Well, some people might ask, what makes your yoga queer yoga? What else could I ask? What makes you queer? Well, on my definition, queer is very different. Abnormal, atypical, not like the rest. Yeah, that's me. I just invented crazy popcorn with chopsticks. Oh well, these things happen. That's fine. I'm just afraid everyone's going to know me for my chopsticks and not for my pride song. But these things I don't create. These things I don't control. A lot of things you don't control. One thing I do control in the morning is that I make my bed. That's how I make my bed, right? With my Monster High bottom sheet. And the quilt my sister made me. That's Hello Kitty. And my Monster High pillows above me. Frankie looking down on me. With so many different parts. And my Hello Kitty pillows. And my Frozen girls, Anna and Elsa on either side. Supporting me and my body, literally. Yep. I watched my video this morning of what happened. What happened the day of Pride, and the fun we had, and the 10,000 people that joined me, because I was crazily gallivanting around. You know. We love love and we hate hate. And so I'm doing my yoga this morning with you. But first I gotta make my bed. That's what I gotta do. Life is all about habits, good ones and bad ones. Fill your life with good habits so you don't have room for the bad ones. Good morning. It's not a work day. I'm not working today. If I was working today, I would have been up and out of I would have been gone already. I'd be at work already. I just posted some really fun videos. I mean, really, really fun ones. One about me loving aliens. About me loving animals. And me loving everyone. Good morning, you little ninja kittens. Hi! YouTube's got it. All right. Uncut. Complete. Yeah. I break up into little parts for you, but you want to see the whole thing? Over on YouTube. But anyway, it's time to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get yoga. Ah! Meanwhile, last night I just invented eating popcorn with chopped straws. It's going to go viral. I know it is. It's crazy. It's fun. It's silly. It's ridiculous. It's so sandy. Just make sure you clean your chopsticks. You don't want to get any popcorn caught inside. So they give you these little pipe things, so make sure you clean them. Oh, good morning, friends. Time to get up. Time to get up. Time to get up and do yoga. So another question is, should we do standing yoga or hula hooping yoga this morning? Da 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 da. Do 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 do. What do you think? Or should we do both? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, this is the purple fire that Hallie from East LA got me. Hula hoop, hula. Okay, hula hoop and yoga. A little bit of both. All right. I will do the moon salutation while hula hooping this morning. And since you're my biggest fans, I'll put my fan over there. So now, when I do the moon salutation today, it will be the hula hooping version of the moon salutation, not the standing one. We'll do the rest normal. So we're just going to do the moon salutation while hula hooping. And that'll work. All right. Now for morning glory. Oh, wait a minute. Say to get your wings. Oh. the wings all have to start somewhere, right? So I went to Dollar Tree and got these wings. No, I didn't actually. These were gotten to me like 5 years ago by my niece, Michelle, Marie. She got these for me. She said, Sandy, these spoke to me, and I got them because I knew you'd love them. Now that's before I did. I had never put wings on for yoga before. That was well before I ever did yoga with wings. But my niece got them for me for Christmas. They're only $1, but they're a great gift because she listens to her spirit. She listens to her heart. And she got these wings for me. So now I'm wearing wings of love, wings of love. Lovely wings, only $1 at Dollar Tree. Of course, these were free because she bought them for me. Yeah, I'm a cheap girl. We know that. Here we go. Fly to the right, breathe in. Fly to the left, breathe in. Fly to the right, breathe in. Fly to the left, breathe in. Fly to the right, breathe in. Fly to the left. Let's go down and get some water. All the way down. Up. And go down. And come up. Go down. And come up. Fly to the right. Breathe in. Fly to the left. And that's what is called Morning Glory Vinyasa. It is literally the 1 minute of yoga that you can do anywhere. You can do it if you're at home. You can do it at school. You can do it at work. You can do it in your cubicle. Just get up and stretch. No one's got to know what you're thinking in your head. Or you can sing it out loud if you want to. And now it's time to do hula hooping yoga. Hula hooping yoga. Okay, we got to position this a little better so you can see. There we go. Because you all know that I actually, at my first Pride parade, where I was in the parade itself, I hula hooped the entire length of the parade and never stopped. Oh well, about a half an hour of hula hooping. It's nothing for Sandy, I love doing that. Anyways, a long time ago I discovered that I could hula hoop and do yoga at the same time. Now the moon salutation starts in temple pose, where your arms are over your head. And then it goes into the crescent moon, where you just lean to the right, sort of like what we did with Morning Glory Vinyasa. Then you go into goddess pose. Your feet are now facing opposite walls, your hands are in cactus position. If you can, lift your heels up off the ground. Then there is star pose. Your heels are on the ground, your feet are still facing opposite walls, your arms are out, your head is up. And then there's triangle. This is one arm up, one arm down, all hula hooping. Then both feet forward, hands over your hoop. This is the runner stretch. And we do side lunge, lean to the right, lean to the right, lean to the right. We do squat, yep, yep, yep. Then to stay balanced, we got to do the other side. We lean to the left. We go into the runner stretch. Both feet forward, hands over the hoop. We go into triangle. But you know there's more coming. You know there's more coming. Into star. Into goddess pose. I'm just showing you the basic form before I show you what I created out of it. And then the crescent moon. And then back to temple. Now that's not enough for me. I've added laughter, I've added chakras, I've added affirmations. I've added a mystical, magical element of the chakras into this. So up here, this is, I don't need to hear the chakras, there's the crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root. Those are the 7 chakras. What? Yeah, here we go. Put your arms over your head. Put your wings over your head. And breathe in peace, and joy, and gentleness. And laugh out loud. Breathe in divinity. Breathe in simplicity. Breathe in you and me. And laugh out loud. Breathe in the color purple. Breathe in temple pose. Breathe in the crown chakra. And laugh out loud. And the vision here is a little Hello Kitty floating through a cloud with angel wings and a halo, with the cloud, with the symbol for coexistence right there, with the symbol of the chakra right there, hidden in the clouds, with a rainbow. Doodle that for me today. Say it to Sandy. All right, into the crescent moon. Just lean to the right, lean to the right, lean to the right. Now the crescent moon, the color here is midnight blue. And this is the third eye chakra. So breathe in midnight blue. Breathe in the third eye chakra. Breathe in the crescent moon. Laugh out loud. Breathe in that still small voice. Breathe in, I just know. Breathe in, follow your heart. Laugh out loud. Yes, I need someone to draw this for me too. This is a little kitty sitting on a flying carpet with a crystal ball going Om, Om, Om. And it's got the symbol there for the chakra. It's not got the midnight blue color incorporated somehow. You can do that for me. I know you can, if you want to. So breathe in that still small voice. Breathe in intuition. Breathe in inspiration. Breathe in premonitions. Laugh out loud. And do ha! Goddess pose on my tippy toes. Now when the person taught me this originally, and there was no hula pain, they just yelled ha every time they went into this pose. But now my heels are off the ground and I am in goddess pose. And the amazing thing is in this pose, I feel connected to everything yoga and everything flow. Even the things I can't do. All the poses I can't do, I'm connected to you right now. There's an ancient tradition of yoga and flow. When I say flow, I'm talking about slacklining I can't do. Juggling, he's not Sandy. And all the things I can do. I'm connected to all of you right now in this position. And the throat chakra is, speak your highest truth with love and honor, and the universe will echo you softly. So what is my highest truth? My mantra. I am her, I am me, I am she. So breathe in her, breathe in me, breathe in she. Laugh out loud. Breathe in, good girl. Lovely lady, wonderful woman. Laugh out loud. Breathe in, pretty princess. Hello Kitty warrior. Ninja kitten family. Hold it. Laugh out loud. Sandy, why are you laughing so much? Well, because laughter is good for the soul. And laughter is good medicine. And if you're doing hula-hooping and yoga, it's really, really good for your abs. All right, now, this is star pose. My arms are reaching out, my feet are facing opposite walls still. But it's not just star pose. It's also the heart chakra. And the color here is forest green. The green of an evergreen tree in the middle of winter in Michigan. The green of the grass in Cleveland after a thunderstorm. The green of that dress I have back in my dressing room. Breathe in love. Breathe in more love. Breathe in more love. Laugh out loud. The vision here is a little kitten sitting inside a big green heart with hearts coming to and fro. Everyone can draw that. Everyone can paint that. And my friend Shelby did. He gave it to me. It's on the wall back there behind me with my Hello Kitties. I am open to receive love from the universe. I will let the essence of love fill me. I will walk my path with ease and with grace and with you. That's what I'll do. So breathe in open. Breathe in fill. Breathe in ease and grace. Laugh out loud. Into triangle pose. One arm up, one arm in. The key is keep your arm right next to your body. Don't let it go out. You can do it. You can do it if you put your mind to it. This is probably the hardest thing I do for hula-hooping yoga. It's not an easy position to be in. But this is the challenge level, so you can challenge yourself. But this is my will and the divine will are one. I will take the abundance of this universe and manifest my dreams with these. And of course you know my dream is to find ninja kittens and Hello Kitty warriors all over the world and wake them up to the love that roars. So breathe in dandelions. Breathe in daffodils. Breathe in daisies. Laugh out loud. My vision here is a little kitten sitting on top of a dandelion, blowing the dandelion puff, and the seeds are cascading down, and the world is becoming filled with dandelions. Ah! Wouldn't that be an awesome thing to paint or sketch today? That's my vision. That's my vision. So breathe in, manifest. Breathe in dreams. Breathe in the divine will. Laugh out loud. Into the runner stretch. Now both feet are facing forward. Arms are reaching over the hoop. And this is the runner stretch for hoop hooping. Just reach out, reach out, reach out. And the hoop naturally goes lower when you do this. It's almost around my pelvis right now, which is where the sacral chakra is. And this is, I accept all aspects of myself and weave it into the creative tapestry that is my life. And this is the color orange. And the vision here is the sandy cat. It is a little kitten that is also a mermaid, a fairy, and a unicorn all at the same time. Jen made that for me. Thank you, Jen. I so much appreciate you, dear. You are awesome. You are beautiful. Thank you for that gift. Now I have the sandy cat. But anyone can make that also. Just draw a kitten and give her wings, give her a horn, give her a tail, and send it to me, because I'd love to see your version. So breathe in, Moana. Breathe in, Tinkerbell. Breathe in, Ariel. And laugh out loud. Breathe in peace and joy and gentleness. Laugh out loud. Breathe in the barista. Breathe in the Hello Kitty cooker. Breathe in the hula hooper. Laugh out loud. In the side lunge. Just lean to the right, lean to the right, lean to the right. Now, side lunge, squat, and side lunge are all part of the earth chakra. And the color is red. Red like a radish, red like a beet, red like those dress I've got back there in my dressing room. I have to one day declutter that damn thing. All right. Breathe in the earth. Breathe in the moon. Breathe in the stars. Laugh out loud. Breathe in peace and joy and gentleness. Laugh out loud. Into squat pose. Hello, 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 can you go? And the vision here is Hello Kitty's underneath the world holding it up. But she's not alone. She's got her friends. She's got Karupi. She's got Pom Pom Purin. She's got Bats Maru, that little penguin. She's got My Melody. She's even got that little hamburger called Doki Doki there, all holding the world up with her. I don't have that one yet. I need that one, if you can make that for me. But that's not the point. The point is, breathe in one drop of water. Breathe in one ray of light. And breathe in that rainbow pride. It's queer yoga. You wouldn't expect anything less, would you? Lean to the left. Breathe in the caterpillar. Breathe in the cocoon. Breathe in the butterfly. Laugh out loud. Into the runner stretch. Yes, I accept all aspects of myself and weave it into the creative tapestry that is my life. Now, the more you accept yourself for the million different things that are you, the easier it is to love and accept people around you without trying to change them, because you really can't. Just love yourself, accept yourself, and be yourself. Breathe in the fashion. Breathe in the cooking. Breathe in the makeup. Laugh out loud. Yeah, we're back in triangle pose, which is also the solar plexus chakra. I want to point out that my hoop is now hitting me about 1 inch above my belly button, and that's exactly where the solar plexus chakra is. I think it's amazing that my yoga would actually put my hoop exactly where the solar plexus chakra is. So, my will and the divine will are one. Breathe in dandelions. Breathe in daffodils. Breathe in daisies. And laugh out loud. Breathe in lesbian pride. Breathe in gay pride. Breathe in bi pride. Breathe in trans pride. Hold it. Laugh out loud. Breathe in non-binary pride. Breathe in gender fluid pride. Breathe in all the pride you got. Breathe in, pride supporters. Into star pose. Again, I am open to receive love from the universe. I will let the essence of love fill me. I'll walk my path with ease and with grace and with you. I'm not going to guarantee it's easy. It's not. Sometimes it's really hard. I'm not going to guarantee I'll always be graceful, because sometimes I'll fall flat on my face. But because of love, we will make it through. Because we love and support each other, we held each other up with this love. And this love is amazing. This love is powerful. This love is a miracle. And I believe in the 5-dimensional rainbow that connects me to everyone who has ever been touched by my love and whose love has touched me. Time is not an issue. Being on this side of the grass is not an issue. I'm connected to my aunt who lived 3 days. I'm connected to my grandmother. I'm connected to my friend Dorothy, who lived with me for 7 years. And she's smiling at me right now as I do yoga with you. Oh, I believe in love. So breathe in love. Breathe in more love. Breathe in more love. Laugh out love. And do ha! Goddess pose. Again, my heels are off the ground. My feet are facing opposite walls. My hands are up in the cactus position. And this is speak your highest truth. Now, it took me a long time to see this one. But this is pretty simple. There's a little kitten out there. And she's wearing a leopard coat. And she's got pearl earrings and a butterfly necklace. And a big broad brimmed hat like someone you might know wears all the time. Because I am her. I am me. I am she. So breathe in the her, the me, and the she. Hold it. And laugh. Out love. The color is baby blue. And I know I love you too. Into the crescent moon. Because when you follow intuition, amazing things happen. When you follow intuition, you open a door that allows miracles to be created around you, and sometimes even through you. So breathe in that still small voice. Breathe in, I just know. Breathe in, follow your heart. Into temple pose. Because my body is a temple, I will give it good things. I'm going to heat up my hot lemon water. I'm going to take my vitamins and my HRT this morning, whatever that might be for you. So breathe in joy. Breathe in peace. Breathe in gentleness. Laugh out loud. Ah! And that was hula hooping yoga. That was just the moon salutation. That was just the chakras, and there's no just about it. That was affirmations. That was my joy, my peace, my love going out to you. I will never stop spreading love. I will never stop spreading light. I'm 63, and I'm just me. Don't try and define me. I'm queer. I'm sitting here with wings on my back doing yoga. I define myself as her, me, and she. I don't care what you call me. But listen to this. I love you. All you people out there. If you're straight, I love you. If you're an alien, I love you too. If you're a supporter, I love you. If you're lesbian or gay or bi or trans, non-gender, binary or gender fluid, I love all of you. It's okay just to love. Which means just love yourself, accept yourself, and be yourself today. And fight to be the best person you can be. Fight to be the best woman or man or non-gender or gender fluid person you can be. Why do I do yoga? Because this is my fight, and I welcome you to it. Watermelon sugar pride, watermelon sugar pride, watermelon sugar pride, watermelon sugar pride. Yeah, that's a commercial. Yeah, there's a commercial in my yoga today. Yeah, go look up watermelon sugar pride, the hashtag, and love all of it. Whoa. Okay, now we're going to do Sandy Silly Sound Sun Salutation with Wings, where I'm going to bark like a dog, meow like a cat, moo like a cow, and hiss like a cobra. This is the one you've all been waiting for, the one that makes you laugh until your sides hurt. Do it with Sandy, or just watch him laugh me. It's okay. This is silly. You can laugh at me, but see, I believe in these yoga positions, I'm tapping into the spirit of these animals. And I believe when I make these noises, I'm being filled even faster with the power of those animals. Or it's just fun and silly. Either way, it's a win. So now let's do Sandy's Silly Sound Sun Salutation with wings, wearing my Dollar Tree wings my niece gave me so many years ago. I'm gonna soak up the sun, turn my radio on so I can rock on. I've got no one to blame. I'm here right now, filling my heart with love. Love, 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 love. Lunge pose. Now, when we are doing the standing version, excuse me, I gotta turn this off. When we were doing with the hula hooping version of the moon salutation, we never really got into lunge pose. But if we had done the standing version, we would have already been here. This is part of the earth chakra because we are grounded, we are centered, we are purified, body, soul, and spirit, and the energy that is Mother Earth. Feel in this position so connected to the earth. You've hugged the tree. You've caught the snowflake on your nose and on your tongue. You've seen the rainbow and you've treasured every moment of it. Now go into high plank. And this is where I recite my mantra. Who am I? I am her, I am me, I am she. I'm Sandy Alice. I'm a good girl and I obey. I'm a lovely lady and I submit for success. I'm a wonderful woman, learning to love myself and others too. I'm a pretty princess in everything I do. I'm a Hell Kitty warrior, a warrior for love and a warrior for light. I'm a ninja kitten and I make everything bright. Into low plank. This is where I say that one word that I have a hard time saying. I'm a bitch. I am beautiful. I'm intelligent. I'm talented. I'm creative. I'm healthy. Just like my little sister, Cindy Lou Who, 1, 2, 3. And that's her mantra, not mine. But anyone can make up their own mantra. You really can make up, You can make up your own. You can make up your own silly mantra. Yeah, yes, you can. Yes, you can. But now it's time to do the cobra. Breathe in, and like a cobra. Breathe in, and like a cobra. Breathe in, and like a cobra. Now I'm just filling myself with the supple power of the snake. And I've got to let you know, no yoga master ever taught me this. My body taught this to me. When I begin to hiss like a cobra, my body sways naturally. But when I sway, my shoulder and my spine are moving just a little bit, and I'm becoming more supple and more able to move. Now I'm going to go into cat pose and into cow pose and make sounds that sounds like, well, cats and cows. So do it with me or just laugh your rear end off. Here we go. Mm. 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 Now I've just filled myself with a curious kitten, with the power of curiosity. I've just filled myself with the power of the 5-stomach cow. I have. And now I'm going to go into downward facing dog and do something called walk the dog. And as I walk the dog, I'm going to recite a poem I wrote called Fetch. What would a dog say if a dog could talk? My dog goes like this. Life is rough when I'm home alone. I just bark at the mailman. But then my human comes home. We run. And me relax to throw sticks. And I bring him back. We go inside. I get my ears scratched. We have a howling good time. I'm gonna soak up the sun. Turn my radio on so I can rock on. I've got no one to blame. I'm here right now, filling my heart with love, 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 love. Now you have to understand, 1, I'm 63. 2, I'm a trans woman. 3, it took me more than a year to get my nose on my toes in butterfly pose. Can I do it this morning? Let's see. Are you ready? Go butterfly pose. Your feet are just they're right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got my nose on my toes and butterfly pose. Ah! I did it! Yay! It took me more than a year to get there, folks. Because determination is key. I don't give up easily. I'm a dandelion girl. I'm tenacious. I'm vivacious. And I never give up. I wanted to be flexible. I wanted to be able to move freely, to have balance, to be graceful, because that's the best woman for me. I never imagined that I could actually make it. But I started, and I kept on going, and kept on going, until eventually I was able to get my forehead on the floor. That was a while back. You want to see that? Go watch my YouTube channel, because that's then. This is now. I used to do a lot of calisthenics. I don't do them now. I'm 63, and I'm being more gentle with my body. But I still love my yoga, and I do it every day. I do it as a celebration of life, a celebration of love, and how I fight to be the best woman, the best human, the best person I can be. And now we're going to go into the kitchen where I'm going to do Warrior 1, Warrior 2, and Warrior 3. And you got to know, I haven't read any of your messages. All your love you've sent me, I haven't seen. If you sent me a flower or a rose or one of the, I might have seen it, maybe I might not, because I'm busy doing yoga. But when I do Warrior 3, I'm going to be looking right at you by my screen. Because I just got a little phone. That's all I got, folks. This is what I have. So anyways, let's go in the kitchen and do yoga. Let's do more yoga in the kitchen. Okay, here we go. Ah, yes. Okay, here we go. Now let's do Warrior 1. Left foot forward over the knee. Right foot back, 45-degree angle. Wings over your head. Breathe in peace and joy and gentleness. Laugh out loud. Breathe in popcorn, chopped straws, and honey barbecue. Laugh out loud. Breathe in almond milk. Breathe in honey. Breathe in Sandy's Powered by Miracle. I'm a milk on faith mask. Laugh out loud. Breathe in the sun. Breathe in the moon. Breathe in the stars. Hold it. Laugh out loud. Why laugh out loud? Because when I laugh, it's love that's coming out. That's why. So into Warrior 2. Now your left foot doesn't move. Your right foot's now at a 90-degree angle. Your wings are out. Your nails are facing me. And you're breathing in peace. You're breathing in joy. You're breathing in gentleness. Laugh out loud. Breathe in the condor. Breathe in the hawk. Breathe in the bald eagle. Laugh out loud. Into reverse warrior. Hands to heart center. Now we do the other side. Right foot forward. Left foot back at a 45-degree angle. Wings over your head. And breathe in the butterfly wings. Breathe in the Tinkerbell wings. Breathe in the beetle wings from Dollar Tree. Laugh out loud. Breathe in peace and joy and gentleness. Laugh out loud. Breathe in Cheerios, M&Ms, peanuts, Reese's Pieces. Laugh out loud. That's my trail mix, by the way. Open up into Warrior 2. Again, the right foot doesn't even move. The left foot now is at a 90-degree angle, and your wings are facing me. And breathe in the butterfly. Breathe in the dragonfly. Breathe in the golden dragon. And laugh out loud. Breathe in the turtle dove. Breathe in the hummingbird. Breathe in the owl. Laugh out loud. Breathe in sunshine. Breathe in moonlight. Breathe in starshine. Laugh out loud. Into reverse warrior. Now we all need to challenge ourselves. And Warrior 3 is my challenge. This is the one that's not easy for me. I put my hands over the stove and hover. My foot goes behind me. This is a standing plank. And this is when I say hi to people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm all of them. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I showed up in a video yesterday. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Love you all. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. By the way, do you know how to get blocked on Instagram? Yeah, it's a really easy way. Try and call me without me asking you. That's how to get blocked on Instagram. Don't do that. Message me okay, call me is not. I'm just saying, that's the rules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Love you. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 from Dollar Tree. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Thank you, Hatley from East LA, for this wig. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Hi! 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Shh, don't do that. Yeah, that drives Sandy crazy. Don't drive Sandy crazy. Don't do that. Now it's time to balance my chakras. One person did, and they drove me crazy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crown chakra. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Third eye chakra. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Throat chakra. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Heart chakra. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Solar plexus chakra. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Sacral chakra. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Root chakra. But what does that mean? What does it all mean? Well, let's do the colors with intent on the other side. This is how Sandy balances her chakras. This is how the chakras called me, actually, because I did this for more than a year and had no idea what a chakra was. And then I knew I was balancing my chakras. I said, what the heck's going on here? I had to go find out. Yeah. So now I share with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Royal purple, we are connected to the divine. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Midnight blue, we trust our intuition too. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Baby blue, we speak the highest truth in love. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Forest green, we fill our hearts with love. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Dandelion yellow, we manifest our dreams. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Sunrise orange, I accept all aspects of myself. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Root red. We are grounded, centered, purified, body, soul, and spirit in the energy that is Mother Earth. I said it. We are grounded. We're centered. We're purified. Body, soul, and spirit in the energy that's Mother Earth. It's what we are. Good morning, everyone. There's only one more piece of yoga to do, and that is, well, that's over here. And that's wall work with Sandy. Because the whole world is my yoga mat. And everything in it is my yoga block. And after that, you can ask me questions I can actually read, because I will stop and I'll answer questions. But my friend Vicky, oh, I need a little water. There we go. My friend Vicky gave me this milk crate. I'm going to use the milk crate today as my yoga block. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Triangle. Extended lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Triangle pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extended lunge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now half moon with block, which is good for your derriere if that's something you want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And now the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And thank you for joining me to do queer yoga this morning. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But now it's time for me to keep my promise, because I promised I would make some hot lemon water. And now it's time for me to make hot lemon water. So I need my measuring cup, which is right here. I need my lemon and cucumber water, which is right here. I've got to pour it in here. Yeah, 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 yeah. Infused with lemons and cucumbers. Yay! And then heat it up. For 2 minutes. I'm gonna soak up the sun. I already know it's going to be a little more hot than I'd like. And I want to thank you all for joining me this morning to do yoga with Sandy. You go, where are your wings, Sandy? Let me show you my wings. Let me show you my wings here, because I got lots of them. Here are my wings. Now, I have real Tinkerbell wings. These are real Winx wings here, okay? I've got these wings from Claire's right there. I got the wings from Dollar Tree. I've got this little pair of wings I bought at the Goodwill outlet store, and my friend at Earthbound Nature Company actually decorated for me. I have these Hello Kitty wings another friend gave to me. And sometimes it gets too hot and my wings fall apart. Sometimes they break. But these are my wings. Yes, these are my bumblebee wings. And those are my beetle wings. And these are my green wings. And those are my blue wings. And I'm wearing my purple wings right now. Those are my wings. I'm just winging it. Ta-da! But these wings go perfect with my hair. Now let's see how my tattoo's doing. The tattoo that I got over a month ago. Ninjakin family and let love roar. My very first tattoo. There it is. All for you this morning. Oh. Ooh. Good morning. I'm just winging it. Well, you see. Good morning. Yeah, mute if you're mean. Block if you're evil. Mute if you're mean, block if you're evil. And if someone just gives me one bad pronoun, don't block them right away. If they do two or three, then block, then mute them. They're being an idiot. All those hello sirs, yeah, the first time, ignore them. Spam them out of the way. If they're insistent or persistent, then mute them. Let them sit around long enough for me to throw love at them. That's the idea, folks. You know, you have to let them wait a little bit so they sit around and watch me do some yoga, because it's going to get into their bones. Let them hear Watermelon Sugar Pride, because then they won't be able to forget it. Well, if you mute them right away, they'll just leave. But you mute them, let them stick around for a couple seconds. I got a chance to, spread love, be light, It's like, all right. Sandy, you're crazy. I know I am. I'm also taking my HRT right here. And here are my vitamins. Now, I found for myself, it's important to take your vitamins in such a way that hot water, hot lemon water especially, helps me digest and infuse my body with the vitamins that are in here a lot faster. It also helps me bark like a dog a lot better. Back when I was doing my yoga, I had a very terrible bark. The bark was so terrible this morning. The bark was terrible. But after I drink my hot lemon water, I bet you I can bark better. What? I say I can bark better now. Now that I've drunk the water, here we go. Life is rough. When I'm home alone, I just bark the mailman. But then my human comes home, we run, and he makes us show 6, and I bring him back. We go inside to get my ears scratched. We have a howling good time. See, that's better now that I drank the water. Okay. Okay, so here's what happened yesterday. I was planning to go to Pride yesterday. I thought it was an hour away. But it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It was a 2-hour drive, and I wasn't prepared. So be prepared. I wanted to go to a Pride festival. It wasn't a festival. It was a party. It was a coming out party, and I wanted to go. But it was in Columbus. If I had prepared better, if I had had a change of clothing with me and makeup, I would have just gone and then stayed overnight. If someone would have said, Sandy, I'll pay your hotel room, I would have gone to Columbus yesterday, just for an hour and a half. But I was too exhausted. So, I was too exhausted yesterday. So I came home. So I didn't go. Dublin, Ohio. I didn't realize that Dublin, Ohio is also a suburb of Columbus. And you're very welcome. I went to the christening of my great-nephew, who was born on my rebirth day. So think about this. Of all the days that my great-nephew could be born, that's Vinny Alexander, by the way, they were born on the same day I changed my name. I got to sit with my great niece, Quinn, who I held when she was 6 hours old, and read stories to her, and have her read stories with me. I'm her aunt, and I love that. I know. But see, that was the only thing. I had to have clothes. I had to have makeup. I didn't have those with me. So I didn't prepare. I was not prepared properly, okay? So I missed out. Now, Toledo's coming up, and Akron's close enough. I don't need help. If anyone wants to help me in Toledo and find me a place to stay or get me a hotel room in Toledo when I go, I'll take that in half a heartbeat, folks. Because it's hard stretching my budget the way it is. Paying for my gas gets to be a bit of a bear when I go as many places as I go. But that's not the point. Good morning, Ireland. The point is, I am always out to spread love. And I love it so much. And so you know what happened to Sandy yesterday? When I was at my great nephew's christening party, there was a biracial couple, there was a gay couple, and they both were so happy to yak with me about Watermelon Sugar Pride. If I would have brought my shirt, but I didn't, they would have drawn on it. Okay, so I'm just saying, folks. All right. So I would have, they would have drawn, no doubt. Now the mother of, okay, so Stephanie is my nephew's wife. Her mom hula hoops like I do. Another friend of my sister's hula hoops like I do, with their hoops every day. And I'm saying, you know, I'm 63. She's just as old as me, and she's, you know, she hula hoops every day. And she said, Sandy, I hula hoop just so I'd be ready for you, because she lives in Philly, where David lives. Okay, she lives in Philadelphia. She came in just for the christening, but she knew she was going to see me, and she hula hooped to get ready. So were they excited about seeing Sandy at the christening? They were. The mother-in-law and her husband were excited to see Sandy at the christening. Do you hear that? It was like, what? I have a GoFundMe. I got 2 GoFundMes, okay? But this is more, let me explain this, okay? Venmo is out there. Venmo, you know Venmo? Venmo, you know Venmo? You guys know Venmo? Okay, anyways. Dandelion Girl 1957, just capitalize the D. Anybody can send me anything they want. One person bought me a vacuum cleaner that way. All right, let me explain. All right, I will comment this, because if you want to send me money for a hotel room, you do it, and you say what it's for, I'll use it for that. All right, so. Let me explain how easy this is. That is my TikTok. That is my Instagram. That is my .com. You go gmail.com. That is my email. Boom. Now you know. All right, that's Sandy's Venmo. Just saying it is. If you want to help me out, I will take that help. It costs about $50 for a hotel room. And one of the biggest reasons I don't go every weekend to share love farther and farther is because I can't afford to. Can't afford the gas, can't afford the hotels. Oh well. Yeah, it's a fact. But I love spreading love. I love going new places and finding people to draw kittens on my shirts. Erie, Pennsylvania hasn't seen me yet, and I want to go. Pittsburgh hasn't seen me for a long time, and I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. And the reason I don't is because I can't afford to. Simple as that. But Mansfield, oh my God, it was so fun. Ah! It felt just right. You know the 3 bears? Mama bear, Papa bear, baby bear. And it feels just right. Well, you let your spirit be your guide. You let your conscience be your guide. I don't tell anyone else what to do. But anyone that donates to Sandy to help me spread love through the universe, I thank you. I also have another GoFundMe that says my first date. And no one's donated even one penny to that one yet. I guess they don't like me and CJ. But we'll find a way. We will find a way. I know we will. We're going to do it. And well, you got to plan ahead. All right. So if I can raise the funds for seeing her first, I will. But either way, come hell or high water, December belongs to me and CJ. Our birthdays are in the same month. Yay! All right. Enough about my love life. Ooh, this morning I posted some great videos, but I think the one last night about eating popcorn with chop straws is going to go through the roof. I really think that the video I made with me eating popcorn and honey barbecue sauce with chop straws is going to go through the roof. It's too fun. It's too silly. It's too ridiculous. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But then, I want water. Okay. Here's the thing. You always want what's next to your heart to be number one, right? I really want Watermelon Sugar Pride to be number one. I want it to shoot through the roof and go through the ceiling. But that's not easy, folks. A serious topic doesn't go far. A silly one does. Chopped straws, popcorn, barbecue sauce, goes to the roof. All right, so what's your name? It's your birthday today? What's your name, my friend? I need to know your name so I can sing you happy birthday. It's a moral necessity. It's just a moral necessity. I got to sing happy birthday. But I'm not sure. What's your name? Oh, go watch my video. It's got 1,000 views already. And I posted it this morning. I posted it this morning and it's got 1,000 views already. I posted last night. It tastes like popcorn with barbecue sauce. But the trick is, you normally wouldn't eat that because your fingers would get so terrible. You wouldn't do it. But I'm using chop straws. And my fingers never get dirty. Imagine the possibilities. Meja. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Meja. Happy birthday to you. And more. Don't forget to let your love roar, roar, roar. Today, let your love roar. I love doing that. I love singing happy birthday in sign language. What do I do? Yeah, I know. Oh, it's just fun and silly, folks. But see, I want Watermelon Sugar Pride to go through the roof. It's got 12,000 views now. That's not bad. It's more than any other Watermelon Sugar Pride has ever gotten. The one that I did over at East Woods Mall in Niles, Ohio. All right, that's 12,000 views. That's good. But I think that the popcorn's gonna go through the roof. Well, I also posted on Instagram. It's over there. It's on Instagram. I haven't put it on YouTube yet, but it's on Instagram. Maybe I did put it on YouTube. I'm not sure. Anyways, I have this one thing, though, I'm talking about me loving everyone, even if you're an alien. I posted that, too. That might go through the roof. You never know. Oh, so my water, cucumber, and lemon is just that. It's just cucumber and lemon. I'm a simple girl. My lemons are from work. I pay nothing. My cucumber is 60 cents. I put it into 2 different containers. So for 60 cents and some tap water, I've made Sandy's Trans Water. The water that's transformed, that tastes like life, that invigorates and energizes and makes me the best trans woman I can be. Just lemons and cucumbers. It's so good. And now, the hot stuff is good too. Yeah, it's trans water. It's water that's transformed. It's better than water. It tastes like life. It's got cucumbers in it. It's got lemons in it. It's so divine. It's more because it's trans. It's transformed. It's trans water. Well, because I'm trans, I'm drinking the water. It's my Hello Kitty cup. And now I'm sipping the hot lemon water with cucumbers. This is what I'm doing. I made a video about that. It didn't go anywhere. That's okay. Not all of them do. I don't demand anything. I give. This is what I do. I give my love to the world. And we see what happens from there. I'm just amazed. I'm amazed that thousands of people want to watch me do yoga or do it with me. I'm amazed that people like to do laundry with Sandy. But then I watched myself yesterday doing laundry with Sandy. Oh, Sandy, you're fun. You're silly. I posted some of it as a TikTok on this channel. Me showing off like 4 different Hello Kitty shirts as I did my laundry. It's there. And going out in the Hello Kitties, ride, ride, ride. We're going to the Pride, Pride, Pride. Who wants to go to Toledo with Sandy? Who wants to go to Akron with Sandy? I want to go. Is there a parade? I want to be in it. Is there a microphone? I want to be on it. I do. But the question is, how do you get on their microphone? In Warren, I just asked. And they put me on before the people that were singing. The people that were the drag show. In Mansfield? No. They said no. But we got around that by 15 people jumping with me, and they're just all singing it together and shouting it out through the park. Lady in Red. a song I like. I've never heard The Girl in Red. No, I don't. I don't listen to much, friends. I don't. I don't watch much. I don't listen to much. And that's why I stay positive. Candy, how do you stay positive? Tune out, turn off, turn away. If something kills my spirit, turn it off. If someone's negative next to me, build my own white wall of positive affirmations and songs. When I can, find better groups of people to be with. Well, if you ever see, well, what you want to do is, on TikTok, there's someone called Oliver and Bowie 2. And their name is Hallie. They're from East LA. And they gave me this wig as a gift. Because I'm poor and I can't afford it. But they got it for me as a gift. So now I've got it. I have a friend in Massachusetts that told me they bought me a human hair wig. I have never had a human hair wig. And they're gonna hand dye it for me. And that's Moana Warrior, and I trust her. If she says she's doing it, she's doing it. And she's gonna send that to me. Okay? Now Norway, my friend from Norway, I need you to send me a postcard. Because I got a map of the whole world. And I want you on it. Okay? We'll pray for your puppy because it's sick. But I have a map of the whole world. And so when someone says I'm from Norway or England or France or Germany or Australia or New Zealand, just know this. I have a map of the whole world. A map of all North America. And I want you on it. The eyeliner I'm wearing now is NYX. And it's more than 24 hours old because I put it on yesterday at 3 o'clock. Okay, so let's take a look at Sandy's old 3 o'clock. Okay, so let's take a look at Sandy's old. That's my NYX vinyl eyeliner. Unicorn snot on top. Over 24 hours old. It still looks good, especially with this hair. But I would love a postcard. I would love a picture of Hello Kitty from you. Just last week, my friend Lulu sent me a scarf from England and a beautiful letter saying, Sandy, I love going into the park, hula hooping and laughing until my sides hurt. And that made me feel so good. And she sent me a scarf. She said, I got this in Paris. And then she made me a little pouch I can put my phone in. And it's so beautiful. Thank you, Lulu. Things made by hand. Things made by people. Pictures drawn by people. Jewelry made by people. These are the most precious things to me. Well, this is queer yoga. Or this is my conversation after queer yoga. I'm anything but straight, folks. I'm lesbian. A gay person is either a girl that likes a girl or a guy that likes a guy, so I'm gay. I'm a trans woman, and trans women are women. And I'm queer. I'm 4 out of 5. I'm the farthest thing from straight you've ever seen, folks. I'm about a circle. Are you straight? No, I'm a circle. Oh, I'm a circle. Are you straight? No, I'm a circle. I'm sorry, I like that one too much. Are you straight? No, I'm a circle. Oh. Well, my friends, there's only one person I call bro on this universe, and that's my big brother Dave. And when I told my big brother Dave I was female, my brother goes, don't expect me to like it, but I always knew there was something different about you. Okay, that's my big brother. That's the one who's known me my whole life. Yeah, you're just not like everyone else. No, I'm not. When I told my mom I was female, my mom goes, I always knew there was something different about you. Mothers know these things. What? Well, I need Montana, by the way. Montana, I need a postcard. By the way, just to let you know. If you can send me a postcard from Montana, I would love that. Send me a little picture of Hello Kitty on a postcard. You can send anything you want. I love things made by hand, by the way. And purple is my color. But my mom calls me her adopted daughter. How dare you? tell me I'm not who I know I am? What gives you the right for you to define me? Because honestly, each person defines himself. No one else has the right to define you but you. You decide who you are. Every morning you wake up, look in the mirror and say, you know what? I am her, I am me, I am she. I'm Sandy Alice. I'm queen of Ninja Kittens and Hello Kitty Warriors. I love love, I hate hate. I'm a good girl, and I obey. By the way, that means if there's a rule in the country or the city or the state that doesn't hurt myself or another person, I will try to obey it. I'm a lovely lady, and I submit for success. That means that there's a kingdom of people out there, my Ninja Kitten family, that I live for, that I die for, that I spend my love out, send to them. Because every good queen, every good princess knows the kingdom doesn't belong to you. You belong to the kingdom. You live for them. I'm a wonderful woman, learning to love myself and others too, which means I don't know everything, and I know that I don't know. But I'm learning to love myself. I'm learning to love others, because as long as you know you don't know, you got room to grow. When I say I'm a pretty princess, that means I love being creative. Playing with my fashion, playing with my food, playing with my makeup, coming up with chopped straws, coming up with eating popcorn with chopsticks, coming up with blueberry yum yum. That's just because I love to play all day. That's being creative and having fun with your life. When I say I'm a Hello Kitty warrior, a warrior for love and light, that means this is serious business, folks. The world is filled with darkness. The world is filled with hate. The world is filled with fear. And there's only one way to fight it, and that's to spread love and positivity with fun and creativity. That's how you do it. When I say I'm a ninja kitten and make everything bright, that means I take whatever gift I have right now, whatever I am right now, spin it with positivity and make this world a better place. Is it a picture? Is it a poem? Is it a song? Is it a dance? Whatever gift you have, you use that. For me, it's yoga. For me, it's hula hooping. For me, it's fashion. For me, it's food. I use all these things to spread love. You take your gift and you spread love too. You are my Ninja Kittens and my Hello Kitty Warriors. I know Nicki Minaj, and the people they call Barbs, right? But guess what? I'm not a Barb, and I'm not Nicki Minaj. I'm Sandy Alice, and you are my Ninja Kittens. And I love the hell out of you. And I send you my love every day, and you send it back to me. That is what I do. See, I don't know what a podcast is. Someone's got to teach me that. I'm 63. I don't know anything, folks. I know I'm on TikTok, and I treat this as my reality show because this is really me. I've taken you to pride festivals. I've taken you to my laundry. I've taken you to my breakfast. I've taken you to my hula hooping. This is my life. Every part of it open to you. So you can learn how to give yourself love and thrive like a dandelion. I'm not saying, I know what a Barb is, though. Give me that much. You guys taught me Nicki Minaj, but see, her language is a little bit foul for me. I'm saying I have very, very strict issues about hearing foul language. It's hard for me to say the B word. When I'm doing my yoga, I do it for my sister. Normally, I never say the word. When I do my yogas, the only time you're going to hear me saying the B word, I don't say it. I have very strict issues about my personal language. So I'm just saying, no, I can't be a Barb, nor am I a Hill girl, but I love Faith Hill, and I love her music. Yeah, I do. I love Faith Hill. I love her music. Shania Twain, Feel Like a Woman. Oh my God, I love that girl. Dolly Parton, Put a Little Love in Your Heart with the Church Choir. I love it. No one has the right to tell me what I believe or what I don't believe. You don't know my history. Are you assume because I'm a trans woman I don't believe in God? You assume because I'm a trans woman I don't believe in Jesus? What? That's crazy. That is. You don't know my personal beliefs. That I'm connected to my higher power is without a doubt. That I'm connected to the higher power that loves, love, and hate, there's no doubt in that. Miracles come around me every day. And sometimes I help create them. Because my goal in life is to spread love. And what does it say? God is love, and everyone that's loves is born of God. What? I'll say it again. God is love, And everyone that loves is born of God. Love is patient. Love is kind. I'm doing nothing but being that. You think God doesn't approve of me? What? I think God might not approve of you hating someone else for being their best self. That's probably the case. Of course, you can check that out. You can go ask them. Don't ask me, because I don't know. I'm busy living my best life. I'm busy spreading love, peace, joy, and gentleness. I pray. Yes, I pray. But to whom I pray or what I pray, that's my business. And no one on this earth has the right to tell any other person what they should pray or to or who. Because, there's a lot of differences of opinion in that. There's the Baptists, the Lutherans, the Catholics. There's the Hindu, the Shinto. There's the Druids. There's the White Witches. There's the rabbis. And they're all out there. And no one has the right to tell any one of those that they shouldn't exist. Coexistence is the word that I love. And so no one has the right to tell me who to pray to. Is my business. But yesterday, I was in a church with my great nephew. And I said the words that I said when I was young. Because I grew up Lutheran. And I wore a wooden cross on my neck when I was young. And I read the Bible. And I turned the word church into a verb for 7 years of my life. I did churching 24/7, 365. I'm an all-in kind of girl. So I'm just saying, that's my history. So people that jump on my channel and say that Jesus loves me, I say, oh yeah, I know that. You want to say Allah loves me? I'll agree with that too. You want to say Confucius loves Sandy? I'll agree. My personal beliefs are personal. I don't force them on anyone. And no one's allowed to force them on me. You think I should believe in Jesus? Oh, good. You think I should believe in Allah? That's okay. What I personally believe, that's up to me. That's my business. All my private parts are private. My religion is private. I don't talk politics or religion. I don't debate politics or religion. And my moderators, if you try and debate with me on religion, well, they will mute you and block you. That's not my job. My job is not to mute or block. What planet am I from? Let me think. I'm from the Milky Way. I'm from the planet Earth. I'm from the North Americas. I'm from the states that aren't quite so united. I'm from Ohio. I'm from Cuyahoga County, and I live near Cleveland. That's where I am. And you can blame Hallie from East LA for me looking this cute this morning, because she got me this, and it looks so freaking real. The black roots and the purple, I call it purple fire wig. I call this my purple fire. Is that, wow, they're so beautiful. Am I trans? I'm a trans woman. I'm transforming myself every day to be the best woman I can be. Yeah, I call myself her, me, and she. I am female. My reality is I look deep inside my own soul, and I discovered a long time ago that I was female. And so now, I'm not going to answer any questions, but I will tell you, there's 100 people online. Why not tell you my ghost story? Maybe you've heard it before, maybe you haven't, but I will launch in my ghost story now because, well, there's 100 people online. And why not I just tell you? About 15 years ago, I thought I was male. I was identified male at birth, and I got diabetes, high blood pressure, and lost my gallbladder all at the same time. I was in the hospital for almost a month. When I got out, I knew there was something desperately wrong with my life, and I decided I want to live. And I went on a walkabout, an internal search to find out who I really was and where I belonged in this universe, because something was stinking wrong. And I went on YouTube, and I randomly searched and found people talking about hypnosis, talking about yoga, talking about love me. And so I met one, and I fell in love for about 3 months. And after 3 months, this person was still saying the same thing, and it just felt shallow. So I left. But I found someone else. Yeah. Someone else that said, hey, anything I make after 6 months is free. I'm not trying to get money on you. If you like my stuff, you do. If you don't, you don't. And they had a whole bunch of stuff about being a girl, and I didn't like that stuff, so I stayed away from it. But the rest of the stuff I loved. And I began to explore my soul and practice some breathing and practice some meditation and explore parts of me I never knew. And I went to another, and everyone had this little section about being a girl. They call it feminization. I stayed away from that stuff. And then the fourth person down the line, I just clicked with them. I trusted them. I liked them a lot. And they trusted me. And I went through their syllabus. And they didn't have a lot of stuff about being a girl. They went through their syllabus. I just went one after, and I just savor each session. These were not live. These were audio sessions. And I got to this one session called Mirror, Mirror. And I was praying. I was fasting. I was being abstinent at the time. And this woman took me and pulled me into a mirror and turned me into a woman. And at that moment, at that precise moment, I looked deep into my own soul and I saw this husk just fall away. And I saw within me the little girl that had been hidden my whole life, chained and locked into a little closet, in a closet, chained up, muted, hidden. There she was, and she was me. The essence of my soul had always been female. Like a little stone falling to the ground, I saw ripples going out all directions, and I realized, oh my gosh, I've always been female. That inner child that's always been so strong was always trying to shout, I'm female, but because I had so much garbage in my mind, I couldn't hear. Now I could. And I realized, I've always been a girl. What? It was like a stone falling in water. And I saw different things in my life that had brought me to this point. And all of a sudden, instead of being a square, because my whole life, I was a square peg in a round hole. Don't fit. Relationship don't fit. Body don't fit. Clothes don't fit. Nothing fits. All of a sudden, I realized I was female. Oh, it fits. Now my clothes fit. Now my body fits. Now my soul fits. And it feels so good. And at that moment, I dedicated myself to become the best woman I can be. Now, I asked my friend later about this. And she said her greatest joy is helping people experience and understand who they really are. That's her greatest joy. And I said, thank you so very much. But see, I didn't have any friends that were gay or lesbian. I was born on the Hypnodom side of the family. I didn't know anything. I didn't know there were people like Caitlyn Jenner. I didn't know the Kardashians. I didn't know famous people. I knew no one but myself. And the first thing I did was change my own identifier. I said, I am her, I am me, I am she. That's why I don't use the pronouns everyone else does, because I made up my own. I am her, I am me, I am she. I made those up. That's mine. That's how I identify myself, because I like to rhyme. And so I dedicated myself to become the best woman I could be. So I went back to those other people that had little things that they called feminization, because that's the only word I knew. And I fed my female soul. And I meditated on being the woman I was always intended to be. And I changed my soul first. Not my body, not my clothes. My soul got changed first. I fed that little girl. She likes Barbie, I give her Barbie. She likes Monster High, I give her Monster High. I go to the library, get those movies, and I let her watch them. That's what I did. Proudly, happily. Didn't know Hello Kitty yet. Not yet. But then I went back to that person in Florida, the very first person I went to that I liked. And I was going through her syllabus on the part about being a girl. And she had this one little thing called Power of the Name. And it's just a simple little meditation going from your male to your female name. I went, what should my female name be? I thought about it. The first girl I ever had a crush on, her name was Sandy. She lived on the other side of the tracks. I was 14, she was 14. And she was my first crush. No, I never talked to her, never said hello, never held hands, never had sex, definitely. Not with her. But she was my first crush. I thought one more moment. And you know what? The only person I've ever asked to marry me in my whole life, her name was Sandy also. I was in this church where you didn't even date unless you're planning on getting married. I told you about them. They're the Jesus Marines, you know. That's not their name. That's what I called them because they were gung-ho Jesus freaks. Yeah, as was I. And there was this girl. I was 18. She was 24. She was a nurse. There was 6 years difference between us. But my mom and dad, there's 6 years difference between them. So I asked her if she'd marry me. And of course she said no and laughed. But I loved her spirit. I loved her positivity. And she told me, nope. And that's okay. Because love is not about what I want. Love's about what's best for the person that I love. And I knew that. But that's why I chose the name Sandy. Because of two people I loved that never loved me back, I chose that name. And then I told both my sisters I was a girl. After I chose my name, I called my sisters. Hey, guess what? You got a new sister. Her name's Sandy. Hey, guess what? You got a new sister named Sandy. Ah! And they both accepted me as their new sister. I've talked to many people this week. Siblings of people that are trans. Twins of people that are trans, telling me about how they love and support their siblings that are trans. That's the biggest thing. The biggest help you can get in the world is the love and support of your family. If there's one thing you can do for someone that's trans in your family, it's love them. Let them be themselves. Help them any way you can. But sadly so. But they both said, don't tell mom and dad because they won't understand. So I didn't. But I wanted to. Hey, but I told the internet, I'm Sandy. I changed my email address. Now I'm Dandelion Girl. 1957. I told my friends at work, I'm Sandy. So much so that eventually my brother saw it on Facebook and said, hey, who's this Sandy on the internet? Who's that? Who is that? I said, well, it's me. I discovered I was female. My brother goes, I always knew there was something different about you. Don't expect me to like it, but I always knew there was something different about you. I know my brother. That's my brother taking it with love. No beat down, no shutout, no disowning. No, that's love from my brother. Now, later that year, or the next year actually, when I went to introduce Sandy to my mom in person, my brother took me around to the little shops where he lives and introduced me as his sister, Sandy from Cleveland, over and over. I felt so loved, so accepted, so wanted by my brother. My brother loves me, his sister. So with that, I said, there's still a chance my mom won't understand. There's still a chance my mom won't accept, but I'm going to take the chance. I want to tell her how much I love her. Because my big sister, Sue, had brought up jewelry my mom made and gave it to my little sister. But she also gave some to me. And I rock my mom's jewelry. I wear her love every day. I wanted to tell my mom how much I love her creativity. So I called my mom. I said, hey, Mom, guess what? You got a girl. It's me. I'm Sandy. I'm a girl. And the very first thing my mom says is, I always knew there was something different about you. Mothers know these things. What, Mom? I was 51 before I figured anything out, and you always knew? And she asked me if she could call me her lady boy. I said, Mom, you can call me anything you want. But now she calls me her adopted daughter. Adopted daughter. Now she's got 3 daughters. She's adopted her son-in-law as a son, and my son-in-law loves that because his parents are dead. And now my parents are his parents. And my brother-in-law loves that. Loves being the son to my mom and dad. And I'm the daughter. And that's not the whole story, because this is a ghost story. So, when you change your name, you can change all of it. And the question is, why am I Sandy Alice? Well, Alice is my middle name, but it's also my grandmother's first name, and she's the only grandparent I can ever remember seeing or being with. She always had time for her grandkids. She always told us stories. She always made us pancakes. She did. And I love my grandmother. And to honor all women in this world and the women in my family line, I chose the name Alice as my middle name. I'm a very serious little girl. So I'm Sandy Alice, Queen of Ninja Kids and all kids. Now you know why I'm Alice. Sandy Alice. So on October 26, 2017, and that's, by the way, the 10/26/17 that up there on this site, that's why it's there. Because I changed my name on October 26, 2017 to Sandy Alice. Yeah, that's why it's up there. But here's the spooky part. A month and a half after I legally changed my name, I was talking with my mom. My mom goes, there might be another reason why you changed your name to Sandy. I go, what's that, Mom? She goes, did you know that Alice, your grandmother, actually had 10 kids, not 9? And one of them only lived 3 days. And her name was Sandra Ann. Oh, my gosh. How many things have to weave together in this universe for that to happen? That's mystical. That's magical. That's wonderful. This world is woven together in mystical, magical, wonderful ways that defy understanding. These are miracles that happen every day, and they happen to me. So that is Sandy's ghost story. When I tell that story, the hairs on my arms stand up. When people hear that story, they understand that I'm not just her. I'm her, me, and she. That I'm connected to my aunt. That I rock a 19, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 look effortlessly. That I got spiritual help and connectivity. That when I was 61 and having fun, that my aunt was connected with me when I wore my first wedding dress and walked down a fashion line, a fashion show for Darla Fox. When I went on my first prom as a chaperone, I felt her there with me. My aunt, whose name I gladly take. If I had known, but I didn't. Outfit check. This is not an outfit. These are jammies. Well, this is my Hello Kitty top I'm going to wear all day, actually. But these are my jammies. These are my peace jammies. Peace jammies, peace jammies, peace jammies. I wore them all night. Outfit check. And don't forget the wings. Don't forget the wings. Okay, all right. That's because we just did yoga. Oh. Well, you know what, my friend? If you want to hear me tell that story again, it's really easy. If there's more than 20 people online, and I started, there was 100. You just ask me. If I haven't said it, if I haven't told it that day, I will tell it again. But it's on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel and go to the Start Here playlist, you'll find many different versions of it that I tell. Some long ones, some short ones, some when I'm doing hula-looping. And yes, I do go live quite often. And my goal in life is to spread love. I have a... Everyone knows I got a YouTube channel, right? There's 1,000 people on my YouTube channel. There's more than 2,500 on my Instagram. And there's 83,000 on my other site. Because I got 2 sites, you know. I'm Dandelion Girl 1957. And I'm Dandelion Girl 10/26/17. Yeah. My last name, I did not change, because I'm proud of my last name. In the state of Ohio, I am legally Sandy Alice. In the state of Ohio, I'm legally female on my driver's license. My driver's license has an F on it. It stands for female. In the state of Ohio, I am female. It's what I am. You don't want to lock horns with my friend, CJ. She's really good at what she does, folks. Don't mess with my cowgirl. Oh, well. Well, you know, they're a little bit behind the times. They're not as progressive as California, yeah, but you know, we are what we are. I am where I am. I love what I love. I do what I do. I love you. Okay, I'll tell you my pronouns. Both barrels. I am her, I am me, I am she. I'm Sandy Alice, Queen of Ninja Kittens and Hello Kitty Warriors. I love love and I hate hate. I'm a good girl and I obey. I'm a lovely lady, I submit for success. I'm a wonderful woman, learning to love myself and others too. I'm a pretty princess in everything I do. I'm a Hello Kitty warrior, a warrior for love and for light. I'm a ninja kitten, and I make everything bright. And those are my pronouns. Don't expect anything less. My moderators may give you less, but don't expect anything less than me. I'll give you all of it. You want it? I give it to you. What? Well, you're allowed to be sad, but Sandy's happy. Yeah, you know, Hello Kitty warriors forever. What? I like this wig. Thank you. Hi, Wilhelmina. Good seeing you again. Hello, Haley. Thank you for loving the energy. Maybe, maybe not, because my Alexa's not unlimited right now. Okay, so if anyone wants to give me a gift, the fact of the matter is, anyone can send anything to my public mailbox. If you can send it to a house, you can send it to a PMB, okay? And I will get it. It's expensive. I'm having a hard time actually paying for my PMB nowadays. I had to only get it for 3 months longer because I don't know if I'll be able to afford it in 3 months. Don't know. This hair looks very, very natural. The black roots really make it look good. And this looks like my normal hair. I want to blend in with this world. I go walk out. Okay, I was at the cosmetic section in Macy's yesterday, right? And they said, wow, what color did you dye your hair? You hear me? Point blank, face up, nose to nose. They're telling me that my hair looks so good. They just think it's real. What? Just saying, this hair is good. Thank you, Hallie from East LA, because you got it for me. Oh, my goodness. You haven't seen Atypical yet? Go watch Atypical. It's a great show. Watch every episode and watch it expand your soul. And you begin to understand people that aren't like you. And you understand they took the word dude and made it into a gender-neutral pronoun. What? They did. Go watch Atypical. It's an awesome show. Catch up with the times, folks. They took that one away. You got to use a different word now. Atypical is awesome. It's not just about being autistic. It's about being able to accept people that are different than you and trying to understand, not misunderstand them. Atypical is awesome. And calling someone fatherless is a low blow, folks. You want to get blocked? It's a good way. Yeah, you call someone father, that's a good way to get blocked. That's evil. You don't have the right to tell me anything about my father. Just like you don't talk about someone's mother. You don't talk about someone's father. You don't. That's evil. All right? You want to get blocked? It's a good way. Now, moderators, you have permission to block anyone on this channel that calls me fatherless. You got permission. Block them. Because no one deserves to have anyone talk about their mother or their father. That just ain't right. That's garbage. My mother loves me. My father loves me. And they're both alive. My dad's 92 and still bowls and does golfing. My mom's still alive and calls me her adapted daughter. She got all wits about her. My mom and dad play games constantly. They have all their mental faculties still with them. And I am their adapted daughter. My mom gave me jewelry and scarves and purses so I could use them. I wear my mother's love every day proudly. I am her adapted daughter. My mom's got a great sense of humor. She does. My mom's got a great sense of humor. She calls me her adapted daughter. What? Again, you don't need to mute people who said dude. Anyone that says dude, you know what? They give me an opportunity to talk about Atypical. And I love talking about Atypical. I love that program. Do you know I watched every episode of Atypical before I called my friend? I actually talked with my friend Amanda on my vacation with my little sister. And then I found out that she has a 6-year-old severe autistic child, and I could understand a little bit more what she's going through. And I realized that my higher power had brought me to the program Atypical, not just for me, but that so I could understand my friend and what she's going through. Dude is now gender neutral. Hey, the program Atypical is very popular, and they've taken that one off the tables, folks. Hey, dude, there's this gorgeous girl who has a lesbian girlfriend who's constantly calling her, hey, dude, how's it going? Fatherless is an insult. It's like telling someone they're motherless. No. You. Anyone that calls someone fatherless, they deserve to be blocked. It's my account. I can say anything I want. It's my account. My moderators will take care of me, is what they do. I have a father. My father loves me. To call me fatherless is unfair. To talk about anyone else's father is unfair. It's not humane. It's not kind. It's unkind. It's unloving. It's what it is. So now you know how to get my goat, okay? And now you know how to make Sandy a little bit off kilter. Don't talk about my mommy. Don't talk about my daddy. That's not what you do. Don't be jealous of my hair. Go ask Oliver and Bowie too, who has more than 1,000 followers on TikTok, where she got it. And she'll tell you. She spent days and days trying to figure out what would be the best hair to get me as a gift, because she wanted to give me a gift. And she also sent me a shirt that was watermelon sugar high on it. It's so funny. I love this purple hair. I call it purple fire. I haven't even done my makeup today, silly. This is yesterday's makeup. I haven't taken it off yet, but yet it looks perfect with this hair. Because unicorn snot lasts that long. And NYX eyeliner lasts that well. If I wanted to, just a little fresh more of unicorn snot, I'm ready to go for the day. But when you call someone fatherless, you cross a line that should not be crossed. Just like no one will sit here and say, you sit and bag talk someone's mom, they won't stand for it. You talk about someone else's father, they won't stand for it. So people are creating fake accounts and coming up and just doing it again and again because they want to get banned. So I need to warn you. If you have so much fun, okay, so we'll go back to the story time. When I had 1 million likes on TikTok, and I do on my main account, I went to Summit Mall and I celebrated for 4 hours with friends, making TikToks, having fun, experiencing joy. When I was walking to my car, someone pulled up with a 32-ounce cup of pop and threw it at me. When they threw it at me, it fell to the ground. And I said, you know what? This is how I felt. I felt sad. Because these people's highest joy is making someone else sad. And they didn't even succeed at that. 32 ounces of pop. And the car drove away, and I could hear multiple voices of laughter in the car. And I was sad. Because their greatest joy is trying to make someone else sad, and they didn't even succeed. And I, for 4 hours, had experienced pure joy with my friends. So that made me sad. So when your greatest joy is trying to make someone else sad and you don't even succeed, that's sad. You're making me sad. Yeah, you succeeded in that. Because if all you want to do is spread hate and fear, you're painting yourself into a corner that will only include you. If you don't like me because I'm not like you, eventually you'll find out there's no one like you. And you're painting yourself into a corner filled with hate and fear, and you'll be the only one left in that corner. So why not choose love? Why not choose kindness? Why not choose acceptance? Why not choose to love and accept people around you? Because we're all different. We are all different. So love yourself, accept yourself, be yourself, and allow other people around you just to be themselves. Someone who's calling me fatherless is telling me I don't have the right to be who I am. That I don't have a father. And that's wrong. That's just wrong. I saw that maybe a week ago. Someone started calling me fatherless. That's wrong. I have a father. My father loves me. I have a mother. My mother loves me. I have my brothers and sisters, and they also love me. And I have never done drugs. What? I'm just saying I never have. I'm the hippie that has never smoked anything. But I live a life filled with peace and joy and happiness. That's what I do. Peace out, friends. Oh, yeah, well, this is the part where people love throwing garbage at Sandy. Oh, look out, the more garbage come through, look out. Oh, well. Why do people want to be blocked so bad? I don't understand this. Good morning, friends. You know what? I love you too. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Well, dear, they're already doing it. They're muting. They're blocking because I've told them to. My moderators are good. I like Ariana Grande. I do. Alexa, play Ariana Grande.
Here's some music by Ariana Grande on Amazon Music.
Thank you for asking.
I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you. But then you saw me, caught you by surprise. A single teardrop falling from your eye. I don't know what nobody else. I couldn't help it, I put you through hell. I don't know why I run away. I make you cry when I run away. But take me back, 'cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another. I realize that it's much too late, and you deserve someone better. Save your tears for another day. Save your tears for another day.
Any. My tears for another day. Save your tears for another day. Alexa off. Well, how old am I? I am both 63 and 3. I'm also 11 or 12. I started transforming in 1951. In 19... when I was 51 years old, and I'm 63 now, so that means I'm 12 years old. And I claimed my true name on October 26, 2017, so that means I'm 3 years old. And I was born in 1957, that means I'm 63. So I'm 63, 3, and about 11 or 12. What? Alexa, play Positions by Ariana Grande.
Positions by Ariana Grande is only available with Amazon Music on Wednesday. Here's a station based on Positions.
Hey Samu, I'm glad I inspire you. I'm 63 and just me. I know. I don't have unlimited Alexa. I'm sorry, I don't have unlimited Alexa. I had to drop it so I could buy gas. Just saying, I had to drop my unlimited Alexa because I got to buy gas for my car so I can go places. Just saying, that's what I did. Oh well. But the wings are only $1, and they were a gift for my niece. Okay, yeah, you guys are really good at making fake accounts. Oh, you guys make me dizzy. Alexa, play Faith Hill.
Shuffling songs by Faith Hill on Amazon Music.
I love all kinds of music.
They said change your clothes, she said no I won't. They said comb your hair, she said some kids don't. Your parents' dreams went up in smoke.
Sandy's having a dance party. I just did my yoga. 10,000 people came to my house to do yoga. What? I'm just saying they did. And now we're having a dance party. I'm dancing in my seat.
She's a wild one with an angel's face. She's a woman child in a state of grace. And she was 3 years old on a day.
to be. She's a wild one. I'm a wild woman. I'm a wacky woman. I'm a wonderful woman.
She thinks they're too old, they think she's too young. The battle lines are clearly drawn. She's a wild one.
I'm a wild.
She's a woman, child in a state of grace. When she was 3 years old on her daddy's knee, he said you can be anything you wanna be. She's a wild one running She has future plans and dreams in mind. You tell her life is hard, she says that's alright. Yeah, she's a wild one with an angel's face. She's a woman, child in a state of grace. When she was 3 years old on her daddy's knee, he said you can be anything you wanna be. She's a wild one with an angel's face. She's a woman, child in a state of grace. When she was 3 years old on her daddy's knee, he said you can
Be anything you want to be.
She's a
Wild one. Good morning. Well, that one made me want to dance. That happens sometimes.
When I think back on these times and the dreams we left behind, I'll be glad 'cause I was blessed to get to have you in my life. When I look back on these days, I'll look and see your face. You were right there for me. In my dreams, I always see you soar above the sky.
Lives may be entertainment for you. Lives are real life for me. Since my goal in life is to spread love. My goal in life is to spread love. My goal in life is to spread love. By all means necessary. And I'll use my friend Hello Kitty to do it. It's what I do. My pronouns are her, me, and she. I started transforming at 51, so it's easy to clock Sandy. I'm never going to blend in perfectly with cis females. So what? Does that make me less of a human or less humane? It doesn't make me less of a woman. Because I am a woman. That's who I am. I don't care how you define me. It's how I define myself that matters. It's not what other people say about you that matters. It's what you say about yourself that matters. And you know what I say. I am her. I am me. I am she. I'm Sandy Alice, queen of Ninja Kittens and Hello Kitty Warriors. Lover of love, hater of hate. I'm a good girl and I obey. I'm a lovely lady and I submit for success. I'm a wonderful woman, learning to love myself and others too. I'm a pretty princess in everything I do. I'm a Hello Kitty warrior, a warrior for love, and a warrior for light. I'm a ninja kitten and I make everything bright. My skincare is honey. My skincare is cocoa powder. My skincare is love. My skincare is Sandy's French toast face mask. My skincare is love. I love myself. I accept myself. And I am myself. What I believe is my business. What I've done with my private is private until you actually read about my GoFundMe. I've never had surgery done to my face. No. My cheeks are mine. My face is mine. My soul is mine. My breasts are mine. I've developed them. Through exercise and hormone treatments, using what is called HRT, which is hormone replacement therapy, I fight every day, not just to be a woman, but to be the best woman I can be. And the best woman is part Hello Kitty, part Monster High, part Draculaura, part Barbie Malibu, part hippie, part not. I am all these things. I am all these things. What you believe is up to you. What I believe is up to me. And I am her and me and she. Yeah, whatever. Whoa, man. You say man, I say whoa. Whoa, man. Whoa, man. Put a whoa in front of that. That's me. I'm a whoa, man. What? I'm a sister. I'm a sis. I've given everyone, if you define yourself as a ninja kitten, and you know, Nicki Minaj got barbs, Sandy's got ninja kittens. What would you rather be, a ninja kitten or a barb? You can be both. Hey, all you barbs up there, you can also be ninja kittens. You can. Because ninja kittens are people of any age, any race, any gender, any identification, any orientation that love, and hate. Is that you? You can be a barb and still be a ninja kitten. I'm a ninja kitten. And I love, and I hate. Ninja kittens for the win. Ninja kittens are people fighting to make this better world a better place, taking any gift they have and spin it with positivity. Alexa, stop. So where did I come up with this? Ninja kittens. Where did that come from? Let me tell you. I thought about this. And so, you know, there are samurai out there that have a very limited idea of what the world should be. And if you don't fit into that thing, they try and squeeze you into it, and it hurts. And if they don't have the right armor or the right weapons, they ain't going to fight. But ninjas will fight with anything they got. Ninjas will fight without clothing with a toothpick if that's all they've got. And we, the ninja kittens, we'll fight with anything we got. We'll find a way to spread positivity today with anything we got, any skill we have, any ability we have. We'll take that positivity. We'll spin this world in a better direction. We'll take love lays. We'll give simpatico gifts. We'll love and support each other is what we do. Ninja kittens, it's what we do. Love is the most powerful weapon. Do I know how to use it? Heck yeah. Alexa, continue. Oh, you don't want to hear that story. What happened to the last person that picked the fight with Sandy? You don't want to hear that story, do you? What happened to the last person that picked a fight with Sandy? You don't want to hear about that story. No, you don't want to hear about that one. That's not a good story. And leave the bathroom for the bathroom. For the last 12 years, I've only gone into the ladies' room because I'm a lady. Before then, I didn't know. What I do in there is up to me, between me and God. I'm a woman. I'm her, me, and she. I'm a trans woman, and trans women are women. Your belief is your belief. Can you convince another person that God doesn't exist? No. Can you convince another person that God does exist? No. Faith is a powerful thing, and I am a woman. Why? Because I say so. Your belief is your belief. My belief is mine. I am a woman. In my veins are the same hormones as any other woman out there. I have forced my body through puberty at 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, and 63. I've forced my body to go through a second puberty because I am determined not to just be a woman, but the best woman I can be. I do yoga for the same reason. The reason I started doing yoga is so I could actually find balance, find grace, and become not just a woman, but the best woman I can be. I am confident. Thank you for calling me confident. God knows Sandy. God knows me. And God loves me. And God's love flows through me. Oh well. Again, my beliefs are mine. Your beliefs are yours. Do what brings you peace, and God is love. Well, I'll quote again. God is love, and everyone that loves is born of God. So love one another right now. I'm not hurting anyone. My goal in life is to spread love. And God bless you, each and every one. There is a time when people will come here and they'll just want to throw garbage at you. I know that. But you know what? I believe in love. I believe in peace. I believe in joy. That's what I believe in. What do you believe in? Do you believe that yelling at someone actually will help them? Do you believe arguing with someone is the way to go? Is that what you believe? Do you believe you can convince another person by throwing garbage at them? I went to a Pride festival, and there were 4 churches handing out pins and stickers that said, Jesus loves you and so does I, and they had rainbow symbols on them. And they were telling the LGBT community that they were loved by their churches. And some were United Methodists, and some were Lutheran. And there were other people outside with bullhorns yelling, "You're down to know because you cuck what." Who do you think touched more hearts that day? Who do you think converted more people that day? The ones with the buttons that had, "We love you and so does Jesus"? Or the ones that stood out there with their bullhorns and just yelled hate and fear? Love for the win. You want to convert people? Use love. It's the only effective method out there. Hate and fear don't work. What I believe in is private. What I believe in is my faith. I don't force that on anyone. What I believe is holy and is just. My roots are in the Bible. My leaves are in the chakras. I love everyone. And God loves me. And God's love flows through me in ways that you can feel. You may not believe it. It's okay. Coexistence is the key. Love is the answer. Love is what matters. The God that loves me loves everyone that loves love and hates hate, irrespective of religion. You love your religion? Fine. You think you're right? That's good. Other people think they're right. I love all of you, as long as what you live is a life of love. In every religion, there are people out there that are spewing hate and fear, that are killing the spirits and souls of millions. And in every religion out there, there are people that love love and hate hate, that are honoring love in their heart, that are creating miracles every day. So I love them all. I love all of them. And I accept them as members of my Ninja Kitten family. Just tell me what I have to believe. You don't know what I believe. You don't know what I wore around my neck when I was young, or what I memorized or prayed over every day, 24/7, 365. You don't know what I've been through. This is my life that I've lived. And I live it gladly and in peace. And I spread my love through the world because I can. This wig was a gift. And Caitlin maybe, but Bruce no. No, it's Caitlin. No, I'm Sandy, silly. I'm Sandy. Queen of Ninja Kittens, Hello Kitty Warriors. I'm Dandelion Girl, 1957. I'm Dandelion Girl, 10/26/17. And I love Minnesota. And Minnesota was the first place to send me a box full of makeup. They did. Filled with makeup. What are you doing? Minnesota did that. They're on my map. I have a map with every state. And 30 states have sent me gifts or pictures of Hello Kitty. That's what they've done. That's my PMB, my public mailbox. But Minnesota did that. Hi, Minnesota. And this wig is a gift from East LA, my friend Haley. Oliver and Bowie too. You want to know where the wig came from? Go ask her, because I have no freaking idea. I don't know. But it looks so real. It looks so real. This kiss. I'm not quoting Bible verses, but one. I'm not from Alabama. No. Like I said, what you believe is your belief. I'm not quoting the Bible. I'm not preaching the Bible. It's not what I'm doing. You've got the right to do that. I have told my moderators, if you come onto my channel and say, Jesus loves me, do not mute them. Because I believe that too. Yeah. You tell me I'm burning in hell because I'm a trans woman, I'll tell you to block them. Because you don't have the right to tell me that. You want to tell me that Jesus loves me? I'm with you 1,000%. I love everyone. Oh, go watch Lucifer on Netflix. Go watch Lucifer on Netflix and then laugh your rear end off. Or don't. Go to Netflix. Watch Lucifer. If that person loves you, you're in good shape, folks. God loves my heart. I know. I got peace like a river. I got joy like a fountain. I got love like an ocean. You think I'm not connected? I'm 63 and hula hooping for hours. The Pride Festival, I hula hooped the whole distance. Everyone go, what? Yeah. Because I'm her, me, and she. I know I don't look 63, and that's okay. I've never cared about my age. Even in my previous transformation. Even in my previous transformation, everyone asked me my age, I just told my birthday. Well, we have Pride every day. Is there a Pride Festival on a Monday? No, there's no Pride Festival today. Well, I could go to Crocker Park. I could go to Belden Village Mall, but I've been there recently, so I could go to Summit Mall today. I think of all the places I could go in Cleveland today, the place I want to go, maybe. Well, we'll see. I want to get more kittens on my shirts. What I want to do. Yeah, no, I do. I want more kittens on my shirts. So send me a kitten. A picture of your Hello Kitty. I know, but I don't care. Why don't I have age wrinkles? Because I don't worry about my age. What's my sexual identity? Female. What's my sexual orientation? Female. I'm a lesbian. I'm gay because a gay is either lesbian. Gay is either a girl that likes a girl, a guy that likes a guy. And I'm a girl and I like girls. What? Just saying. I never had plastic surgery. This is all Sandy. I've had laser done on my face to remove hair. I've had electrolysis done on my face to remove hair because I want to be the girl I've always wanted to be. So I did pay for that a while ago when I could afford to. And that's me now. How old am I? Old enough to know better and too young to resist. Yeah. How in the world did I ever riff? How long? Oh, that's a good one. That's a rich one. Hey, now you may think that. Now, because people are realizing who they are very young. When I was young, no one thought about it. It wasn't a word or even a thought. I didn't know it was a possibility. What miracle happened so I figured out I actually could? Well, you'd have to go ask Ideal Image. I don't remember now. Go ask Ideal Image. They'll share what their deals are and their packages are. Crocker Park, yeah. I love Crocker Park. I do. Oh, well, dear, you know what? I just woke up. I haven't shaved yet, and I will. So I can blend in better. It's all right. I didn't switch. That's the thing. I looked deep into my own soul, into my own spirit, through deep meditation, and I realized my soul has always been female. My spirit's always been female. And when I told my mom goes, I always knew there was something different about you. I didn't switch. I just let the girl in me out to play. And she plays and plays and plays all day. She plays with her fashion, plays with her food, she plays with her makeup, and she plays with me. Yay! Ah! I just let her out. I just let her out of that cage. Let her out of that closet. Let her out and play. And she is joyful, and she is me. She's running around, loving everyone, and the world too. Yeah. The little girl in me came out. She's always been there. And my mom knew it. She's always been there, and my brother knew it. She's always been there, but I didn't know it. Not till I was 51. And now I'm having so much fun. Just being me. Making up chop straws, inventing chop straws. Enjoying blueberry yum yum, where 326,000 people have seen me eat blueberry yum yum with chop straws. And my Hello Kitty cup. Did you see that one? Go look at it. Send it through, make it go viral a third time. It's already gone viral twice. Why, when you get 170,000 views, is 19% from Australia? Because you're loved, Sandy, all over the world. Yeah, you're loved by crazy, weird, odd, atypical people. And there's lots of us out there. I'm not normal. I'm anything but. I'm a trans woman who wears fairy wings from Dollar Tree, who does yoga, and 10,000 people come to see, watch, cheer or jeer, and it's okay. Australia, I need a postcard from you. UK, I love you too. Lulu stood you proud. If you know Lulu, give her a hug for me. Or give them a hug, because I don't know their gender reference or preference, actually. They're a trans person from the UK that sent me a scarf. I love my hula looping yoga. My best advice is this. Love yourself, accept yourself, and just be yourself. Hi, Brighton, UK. Devon is the one that actually sent me the gift, so now you're allowed to be jealous, Brighton. It's Devon's on my map. Brighton's not on my map yet. Hey, England, get on. Get on the Sandy wagon and let your love be seen around the world. Send me a postcard from Brighton. Devon's on the map. Just saying it is. People around the world have been touched by my love. And my advice is just to love yourself. Accept yourself. And be yourself every day. Don't be in a hurry. How does Sandy stay positive? Send me a postcard. I want to put you on my map. Drop a little picture of Hello Kitty on it for me. I would love that. You have to ask Haley from East LA. This was a gift. People, you can send anything to my PMB. Someone sent me this. This hair, this purple fire, someone sent me as a gift. And I got no idea what brand it is. You gotta have to ask them. I don't know. I bought this. It was $14 over at Hot Topic. This was a splurge. I got this. This is a splurge. I love this. I love this brush. It's a good detangler. Yeah, you can. But if it's a plushie, remember Sandy's rule. I don't want 1,000 plushies. I want you to bling it, bring it, and sing it. Tell me a story. Give it a name and give it some bling. And then send me your Hello Kitty. If you're going to send me a Hello Kitty, don't just send me a Hello Kitty. Give it a name. Tell it a story. Tell me a story about it. And then give it some bling. You know I love to bling up my kitties. Well, what am I talking about? Look at this Hello Kitty here. She's wearing bling. Ah. All right, I'll be right back. Sarah painted 2 pictures for me and sent them to me. She also sent me this and gave it a name. Her name is Phoebe. The story is Phoebe used to live with Sarah. Now she lives with Sandy. That's the story. And she gave it bling. You see she gave it earrings. She put earrings on her dress. And she said, this is a dandelion girl, just like you. Phoebe sent this to me as a gift of love. Sarah sent Phoebe to me as a gift of love. Sarah also painted 2 gorgeous pictures for me and sent them to me because she's an artist and she loves to draw. The most precious thing you can give any one other person that you know is something you made with your own hands. You want to impress me? You want to make my day? You want me to fall over and fall in love with the fact that you love me? Make something with your own 2 hands. It could be a picture that you drew. It could be a bracelet. It could be a necklace. It could be anything. It could be a onesie you sew. It could be a scarf you knitted. Whatever. Everyone has their own gifts. But Sarah sent me Phoebe. Oh. There she is. Thank you, Sarah. A long time ago, I went to Pittsburgh. I met someone from TikTok. They knew me from TikTok. And I went to Pittsburgh and they met me. And they brought me a gift. I gave them a hoop of love. I gave them a hoop I made myself. And they gave me this. A Pez dispenser, Crystal Hello Kitty. And it's sitting up above me in my curio cabinet with the most precious things I own. Because that person and that city are precious to me. They're the ones that woke up my superpower. They're the ones that made me realize I have the ability to detect the spirit of a city anywhere I go. When people open to me and draw kittens on my shirts, I can feel the spirit of their city. And Pittsburgh is filled with love. It just is. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the hearts. I love Hello Kitty. And I'm 63. I love Hello Kitty. I'm a trans woman. I love Hello Kitty. And for me, Hello Kitty will always be a symbol of peace, love, and gentleness. Gentleness and kindness. Yeah, kindness is magic. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. And be kind to me. I've been taken away. Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, here's the tattoo. And this artwork my little sister drew. My little sister drew this Hello Kitty. I put it on a t-shirt, I put it on a button, and I put it on me. It says, "Let love roar." And that's my battle cry. Love is not passive. Love doesn't play dead. Love doesn't put its head in the sand. Love roars. Love defends. Love protects. Love stands up. Do I stand for BLM? Heck yeah. Anyone standing and acting out of love, I stand with you. But I got different political opinions. Yeah, I don't care. I stand with everyone that stands in love and acts out of love to help and save and change the world and make it better. Boom. Let love roar. That's what it means. Don't worry about me. Don't worry if I'm a boy or a girl. Don't get hung up on that. Don't get hung up because I'm 63. Does it really matter? To you? It matters to me. The older you get, the more gender neutral you become, folks. But I am her and me and she. I'm fully female. But here, the most important thing in the world is love. Love yourself. Love others. Accept yourself. Love yourself. Be yourself. Put your nose on your toes and do forward rolls. What does that mean? Put your nose on your toes and do forward rolls. Do you know what that means? Put your nose on your toes and do forward rolls. That means take care of yourself. You know when Jesus said, be careful when you try and take a mote out of someone else's eye because you got a beam in your own? That's what it means. You're worried about me? Put your nose on your toes. Shouldn't you be more loving? Shouldn't you be more kind? Shouldn't you be more gentle and accepting of people around you that are different? Because we're all different in the end. My little sister drew this Hello Kitty because she loves me and she accepts me as her sister. She drew it. And I will always proudly wear my little sister's artwork on my shoulder. It says Ninja Kitten Family because that's the family I'm creating of all the people that just love, and hate, and stand together against this silly, awful world that keeps out spewing garbage and telling us we can't be who we are. Yeah? And here's the thing. My higher power couldn't care less what you call them. Couldn't care less if you believe in them. My higher power cares if you live a life of love. That's what my higher power believes. And you can be any religion or no religion and live a life that allows love to be the primary principle of why would you live. I don't care your religion. Nor will I tell you what my religion is. It's private, it's personal, and it's just me. But I'll tell you, I love everyone of every religion as long as you do one thing. Love, and hate. Don't tell me what to believe. Don't tell me what I do believe or what I don't believe. No one's got the right. But if you live a life of love, you're loved. But the same person, same being that brought me Lady Gaga Oreo cookies after hula hooping the first time this year for an hour to my doorstep, as it wasn't there when I left out. When I came back in, it was there, and I had Breyer's mint chocolate chip ice cream waiting for me. The higher power that did that loves me and loves you too. That was a miracle. Okay, yes, I helped arrange it. Yes, I have an Amazon wish list. Yes, someone put it on there for me. And no, I didn't know it was coming. But it still happened. Lady Gaga Oreo cookies were delivered to my doorstep. The first time I hula hooped this year. I left the doorstep. I want to hula hoop for a year. It was still wintertime. It was a warm day. When I came back in, starving, hungry, there they were. Lady Gaga Oreo cookies at my doorstep. It was a shopping miracle. And you did it. Someone out there on internet, someone there on TikTok, they did it. They got those for me. They sent them to me as a gift. Oh well. Jasmine at the time was in charge of my Amazon wish list. And they had permission to change it anytime they wanted and put anything they want on it. And people told them all the time what they wanted on it. I didn't do it. They did. Thank you for 162 roses, 164 roses, 60. What? But you should fill my house with roses now. So many roses. Thank you for that, K-Frog. I appreciate you. Thank you, K-Frog. My problem is, the more I listen to Faith Hill, the more I sound like her. You know? And there's my Dollar Tree wings. Anyone can, dear. Anyone can. This is Sandy Alice, Queen of Ninja Kittens and LK Wars, and I love everyone. I don't care less. I don't know Caitlyn Jenner. I don't know what they look like. I know Bob Ross. I know what Bob Ross looks like. I saw him on TV one time. I said, yeah, they spread love. Yeah, they spread peace. Yes, they are kind to the whole world. They spread love. It's what they do. A gift someone sent me. Teach the whole kitty.
Cause a Mississippi girl don't change her ways just cause everybody knows her name. Ain't big-headed from a little bit of
We all have our sexual preferences. They don't need to be talked about right here.
feel like we're my old mob cat, ride my
I am intentionally planting seeds of Sandy everywhere. You stick too long, I might plant a seed in you of love and kindness. Ah! Don't stick around too long. Don't you dare stick around too long. A seed of kindness might get planted in your heart. You might wake up in the morning finding you're kind and gentle and caring. Oh! I plant seeds of kindness everywhere I go. You know that. Shit, a secret. Don't stick around too long. Don't stick, because if you stick around too long, I'll plant seeds of love in your heart. You'll wake up loving. You'll wake up kind. You'll wake up caring. You'll be able to accept other people. What? Oh, can't be so terrible. Okay, I'll go take my shower. And brush my teeth. And comb my hair. And put on my makeup for the day. Yeah. The answer is, can we be friends? It's a good question. Can I friend you here on TikTok? Well, on this account I can. My main account I can't because I've got 83,000 followers and you can only friend so many people. But most people that friend me on this site, you friend me, I friend you back. On this site. I haven't gone so viral yet that I can't do that. Understood. I will tell you that when I went into Macy's yesterday, or the day before, and they were drawing kittens on my shirt. One of the girls there, one of the cosmeticians said, "Sandy, what color did you dye your hair?" That's how real it looks, close up and in person. This is not a filter. This is me. This is Sandy. It's me. But it's a wig. And it looks so good. I've said it probably 1,000 times this morning. But the answer is, ask Oliver and Bowie 2 on TikTok, who has more than 1,000 followers, whose name is actually Hallie from East LA. She got it for me as a gift. My main TikTok is Dandelion Girl 1957. That's my birth year. This is Dandelion Girl 10/26/17, which is the day that I accepted and got to claim my true name, Sandy Alice, legally. I changed my name legally on October 26, 2017. That's why this channel is what it is. My main site, Dandelion Girl 1957, is also my Instagram. Also my webpage. Also my Venmo. You want to send me money so I can afford gas and walk around and spread more love to more cities and more places? It's easy, folks. Dandelion Girl 1957. Just capitalize a D on Venmo. And it's me. Anyone can help Sandy. And I appreciate when you do. I'm a stubborn little girl, though, sometimes. The heart chakra is this. I'm open to receive love from the universe. I will let the essence of love fill me. I'll walk my path with ease and grace. Last year, my owner, operator at McDonald's, gave me a bonus so I wouldn't leave because COVID was really scary at the time. I took that and I got myself a PMB, a public mailbox. It's a P.O. box. I took that and got myself a website. I took that and I ran around this universe and spread love as far as I could. I went all the way to Salem, Massachusetts, went all the way to St. Louis, Missouri, spreading love as best I can. And yeah, you know, COVID is scary. But I wore my mask, I wore my gloves, I protected myself, and I didn't get COVID. I still have not gotten COVID. And here I am, still spreading love. That's what I do. And yeah, I need to go take a shower. And yeah, I need to shave my face. My friends that are trans women, a lot of them have electric razors. I don't have an electric. Anyone want to get me an electric razor? Send me something in the mail. Send me an electric razor. You got an extra one? I need an electric razor. Just a thought. I could use one. Most trans women I know have electric razors, and they just their face real quick before they go online. I don't. I'm a Bic girl. I've been using Bics on my face the whole time. I exfoliate my face every day with my razor. The hair is powerful. The hair is beautiful. And the hair perfectly matches. Haley did thought long and hard about what hair would be perfect for me, what I didn't have, what I would love. And she hit it right on the nail. The nail she hit on the head. I love this hair. I love it. Not like it, I love it. You know, right now we have over 8,000 likes on this video, on this live. Over 8,000 likes on this live. 9,000. We have 9,000 likes on this live today. That's crazy. How many people have been here this morning when I did my yoga and sat here and talked and listened to you? How many people have been here this morning? One morning, 17,000 people came to my house. Just to chit and chat, just to spread love, just to support. It does look amazing on you. What do I do for a job? I'm trying to retire. I'm looking into Social Security. I still work at McDonald's part-time, 30, 32 hours a week, and can barely make ends meet. That's the honest situation.
Keep your eyes on me. Swear you're alone sometimes.
Well, honestly, a friend of mine once gave me a button that said "out of this world." Another one gave me a button that said "not too good for this world." These are buttons people gave me. I still work at McDonald's. Yeah. But yeah, too good for this world and out of this world. Those are buttons people gave me. That's how they feel about me when they met me. You're just too good for this world, girl. You're out of this world, girl. People told me that when I met them in person, and they've drawn little kittens on my shirts. You've ever met Sunshine? Sunshine has so many buttons on her. And most of the buttons on her people gave to me as gifts. At the Pride festivals, at the malls, other places, at Sephora. People have given me gifts. Here's my reality. For 51 years of my life, I didn't know who I was. I wasn't centered, I wasn't balanced, wasn't whole. When I discovered I was female, I became balanced. I became whole. I became centered. And two things happened right away. People asked for my picture, and they gave me gifts. Why? I don't know why. This is not because I was on Instagram, because I wasn't. This wasn't because I was famous, because I was not. But they did those two things. Because I glowed. Because I shined. Because I was finally happy. Because I was finally the real me. Because there was joy in my heart. Joy overflowing in my heart. Because I'd found out who I really was. So people have done those two things. Now you say, but you were famous, Sandy. But no. Before I found out I was female, I wrote 2 books. I autographed over 50,000 books. I went to schools teaching poetry and storytelling. Because the little girl in me will never shut up. The little girl in me is always talking, trying to change the world, and will never let me alone. But I was still only half a person back then. But even then, people didn't ask for my pictures. And they didn't give me gifts. It did not happen. After I became whole, it happened. I'm comfortable with myself. It's what I am. Now I'm the real me. Now I glow. Now I shine. Now I'm just another little bit of the divine. Oh well. Go watch Atypical by Netflix. I recommend that. Anyone who wants to throw dude at me as an insult, go watch Netflix. Look up Atypical and get your mind broadened to include people that aren't you. It's my recommendation. I'm not forcing it, but I love the program. And it's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's what we are. Well, you see, I have asked my moderators to be gentle and kind and to wait a little bit. Because I want time to put seeds of love into the people that come here and try and throw hate at me. I want them to understand that I will put love in their heart. And wake up in the morning, they're going to find themselves kinder. What? They're going to find themselves more gentle. They're going to find themselves more accepting of other people. Because I planted a seed in their heart. What? Hey. Hi, London. I love you, London. Hey, England's out in force this morning. I've seen 5 different people on this live this morning from England saying hi from different parts of England. Yeah. Blame Lulu. Let me get something. This is the scarf. This is the scarf that Lulu from Devon, England sent me as a gift. And they said, Sandy, I go to the park and I hula hoop and I laugh till my sides hurt. Yay! Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Lulu. Oh, Monster, yeah, yes, Monster High pillows. Yes, Monster High pillows. Hey, I knew Monster High before I knew Hello Kitty. And I love Monster High. Ah! Yeah, okay. I love, and I hate. No. When I got this tattoo on, it was like a laughing mosquito. Level 1 pain. Yeah, it was pain, but not really painful. Now you get it on a bone. I was told it's terribly painful, but no, it's like I love, and I hate it. But yeah, someone from Devon, England. Their name is Lulu. Because I didn't ask. I know they're trans. I don't know if they're M to F or F to M. I didn't ask. I don't care actually. I love them. But this is what they sent me. They said it was from France, but it was postmarked from England, from Devon, England. Thank you. Devon, England. I haven't been to England, folks. Never. But see, I am English. To have a gift sent from England means a lot to me because my mom is English. And my grandmother is English. Not mentioning the last names because people do it. No. But yeah, my grandmother's from England. And their mother's from England. Poor English, but they're English. And my dad's from Germany. I did my queer yoga. I did it already. And then I sat down and talked. And talked. I did queer yoga already. And I recommend that you just go live your best life. And if your best life is sitting here throwing garbage at other people, it's a pretty poor life. If your best life is coming on my live and telling me I am not who I'm supposed to be, that's a pretty poor life. It is. So find something you love and focus on that. Find something you're passionate about and do that. Get 1,000 followers on TikTok. Have your own life. Spread love through the world. Make the world a better place. Find something you are passionate about and share that with the world. It might be skateboarding. It might be rollerblading. It might be graffiti for good political causes. Whatever your passion is, get it and do it. Coming onto my live and making fun of me, that's not a life. That's terrible. By the way, South Africa, I got to make you jealous now because my friend from Devon, England sent me this scarf. And I'm looking for a postcard from South Africa. Well, it's because anyone can say they're from South Africa, but if you send me a postcard, the proof's in the pudding. I believe you're from South Africa, but I also have a map of the whole world of ninja kittens that have stand up and said, Sandy, I love you. I honor you. I stand with you, and we're going to make this world a better place by letting our love roar. And people that are really evil, well, yeah, they do get reported. There's a line you shouldn't cross. And those people get reported. And that's not a light thing. That's a heavy thing. You don't want to do that. I know. But how do I get there? Here's Sandy's promise. You get me air flight to London. You get me a hotel in London, and I'll go there. Australia, my promise is the same. You give me an airplane to Australia. You give me a hotel to stay in, and I'll come and see you. And I would love to do that. It's on the table. You make it happen. I don't. Instagram is where the details are hashed out. Someone tried to get me to come to Texas, but they gave me no details or solid assurances. And I said, nope, I gotta go see my family down in Florida. It's not happening. A boat to London would take a little long, folks, you know. Yeah. Well, dear, it's virtual garbage, but it is. You know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's a bunch of people who come in and just want to throw evil things at you. Swim to England? Oh, I do like to swim. But swimming through an ocean? It's pretty rough, folks. Anyways, friends in England, I love you back. I don't see any reasonable way I'll get there soon. But you don't know. You don't know. Anything's possible. I didn't think a year ago I'd be sitting here talking with 10,000 people in my living room after doing queer yoga. I didn't think that was to happen. I didn't think this would happen. People, you should have this. You should blog. You should, whatever. Have your own this or that. Hi, Scotland. I gotta do it again. Look what Lulu sent me. Look what Lulu sent me. Ah! Hey, England. You're on the map. Twice. I have another friend in England, too, that sent me a picture that they drew of Hello Kitty. And they're on my map, too. Maddie Horsted. Are you out there? How's Maddie? Does anyone know Maddie Horsted? How is she doing? She had COVID once. I worry about her sometimes. Haven't seen her in a while. People change names all the time. But Maddie Horsted, I love you. From England also. She drew me a little Hello Kitty with this little bow on it that had the British flag on it. So beautiful. Way the only thing I hear is the beating of your heart. I can feel you breathe, float over me. I'm melted into you. Left to prove, just to be. Touch, slow and steady rush. That the way that love's supposed to be. Gotta wait for this song. I can feel you breathe. Alexa off. My pronouns? My pronouns? I am her, I am me, I am she. I'm Sandy Alice. I'm a good girl and I obey. I'm a lovely lady and I submit for success. I'm a wonderful woman, learning to love myself and others too. I'm a pretty princess in everything I do. I'm a Hello Kitty warrior, a warrior for love and a warrior for light. I'm a ninja kitten and I make everything bright. I love love and I hate hate. And I welcome you all into the Ninja Kitten family, which are people of any age, race, or gender that love love and hate hate just like me. And you will just let your love roar. Because love doesn't roll over. Love doesn't play dead. Love doesn't allow itself to get slapped around for no reason. Love stands up. Love defends. And love roars. That's what it does. You want my pronouns? There's both barrels, folks. Those are my pronouns. Bang! This is no joke. This is Sandy saying good morning. And I love love and I hate it. It's what I do. Now, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to like me. But I am lesbian. I am gay. I am trans. I am queer. And I am Sandy. That's what I am. I'm a lesbian. I like girls. I'm gay because that either boy or girls that like the same sex. That's me. I'm not bi, but I do like people that are bi, and you have the right to be bi if you want to be. See, your body knows everything. I am a trans woman, transforming myself every day to be the best woman I can be. And I am a ninja kitten and a Hello Kitty warrior. That's what I am. And you're welcome into my family if you want. How do you become a ninja kitten? Well, you draw on my shirt. If you meet me in person, you draw on my shirt. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Once I sing it, it's done for, folks. My gender identity is female. I already answered this. My gender orientation is female. And I am a woman, a trans woman, and trans women are women. Well, every day, my goal in life is to touch one heart, to spread love, to make people smile from the bottom of their heart, is what I do. And now, live from my living room comes Watermelon Sugar Pride with props. Where'd I put my watermelon? With props. Watermelon Sugar Pride performed in my living room right now for the whole world. Get ready to sing it with me. Why not? Sing it with Sandy all over the world. Why not? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. We're non-binary, gender fluid, trans men and women too. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. We're black, we're white, we're Asian too. We're every color of the rainbow. We're me and we're you. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. We're lesbian, we're gay, we're bi, we're trans, we're queer, we're queer, we're queer, we're queer. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. Watermelon Sugar Pride. And I am proud of every one of you and you and you and you for standing up for who you are, for believing yourself, for loving yourself, for having lesbian pride, for having gay pride, for having trans pride, for having bi pride. I am proud of every one of you. Every one of you I'm proud of. I'm proud of you. Now, you may be straight, but I'm round. You may be straight, but I'm crooked. I am who I am. Don't worry about fuzzy things on my face. I'll take care of that when I take a shower. I am her, me, and she. I'm Sandy Alice. I'm Queen of Ninja Kittens and Hello Kitty Warriors, and all I want to do in this world is spread love. Spread love, all I do every day. Spread love every day. Spread love every day. Spread kindness. Spread kindness. Accept yourself, love yourself, be yourself. I'm lesbian, I'm gay, I'm trans, I'm queer. Do I support LGBTQ? Of course I do, folks. Of course I accept myself. I love myself, and I am myself. Are you pan? I love you. Are you non-binary? I love you too. Thank you for that, my friends. Thank you for she-bussin'. I love that. I love that one, by the way. That coral is glorious. That coral is so beautiful. I love that. I am proud of you, my bi friends. I'm proud of you, my gender fluid. I'm proud of you, my trans men. I'm proud of you, my trans women. I'm proud of you, the people that are straight and support your friends and your loved ones that are gay and lesbian and bi and trans. I love the blank out of you, my siblings that love and support their family members that are coming out right now. I love every one of you for standing up for what you believe and being your best self every day. Yeah, you don't have to be crooked to support Sandy. There's billions of people out there that are not gay or lesbian, but they support and love their friends and family members that are. I went to a church yesterday, and my nephew was baptized. When we got back, and we were sitting around chatting, there was a biracial couple that fully supports me. There was a gay couple so excited to hear about all the wonderful things I've been doing. Yeah, they were there. They're loved and supported. My sister supports them too and loves them too. One she treats as her own son. And she loves them and accepts them. This is the wonderful world I live in. It's not hard to be kind. It's not hard to be caring. It's not hard to accept people that are different from you, because when it comes down to it, we're all different. And you have a choice to make. Will you cower in fear? Will you be afraid of everything that's not you? Will you hide and deny that anything can exist in this world except for what you think? Or can you open up your heart? And can you believe that there are people that aren't just exactly like you, that are worthy of love, worthy of respect, and worthy of kindness? Yeah, you can say what you want, folks. But there are rainbow flags all over the world. There are many flags. And yeah, I need to take a shower. And yes, I need to... I haven't shaved for 3 days. And I think this is rather awesome that I can look this good after 3 days of not shaving, actually. I think it's really amazing that I can look this good after not having shaved for several days. Oh, well. And yes, I do love burning the people that are the trolls. I love burning trolls, by the way. Yes. Yep, I do. I love burning trolls. It's okay. But here's my theory. My theory is I'm here to spread love. You want to come over to my house? I'll spread love. I'll spread love. Oh, now I'm an evil genius? Now I'm a super villain? You're giving me that power? You're making me a villain now? A super villain, right? Okay. Oh, well. Well, friends, you know, I don't demand anyone love Sandy. I don't demand everyone accept Sandy. I don't. I know. And it's going to get real rough. Okay. So here's the thing. If you love Sandy, if you support Sandy, then spam the garbage out of the way. If you don't, then I'll shut it down and go take my shower. CJ's been here to help protect. Okay? So now if you love Sandy, if you've been listening passively, if you're one of the 13,000 people that have liked what I've been saying, and not one of the haters, then when the haters get on, just spam them out of the way. I don't have time to sit here and mute everyone. I don't have time to sit here and block everyone. So, my favorite color is purple. The color of this hair. That's my favorite color. My favorite outfit changes from day to day. My favorite dress I wore yesterday. You may have seen it. My favorite Hello Kitty outfit the day before that was the one I had on. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's what I am. And I love you back. Yeah. So you can have 10 accounts or 20 or 30 or 50. It's all good. I'm not blocking anyone right now. I'm asking my friends to spam you out of the way. Am I in Niles, Ohio? No. But I was in Niles, Ohio at the Eastwood Mall. And that video has more than 12,000 views right now. Are you curious? Do you want to know what's in it? It's Watermelon Sugar Pride. Go take a look. Hashtag Watermelon Sugar Pride. And look at all the videos I made. In all the places I made them. In Michigan, in Ohio, in Niles, in Columbus, in Ann Arbor, Michigan, in Florida. where people went out of their way at pride festivals in multiple places. People went out of their way just to sing with me, Watermelon Sugar Pride. Because I'm proud of you. I'm proud of each and every one of you. All of my non-binary friends, all of my gender fluid friends, all of my gay friends, all of my lesbian friends, all of my straight friends. I love all of you. I'm not exclusive. I'm inclusive. I include all of you. I include everyone in my love. I love everyone. But I will also protect myself and defend myself. Some people say, Sandy, how do you stay so positive? Have you heard about the 3 T's? Let me tell you about the 3 T's. Tune out, turn off, turn away. Those are the 3 T's. You got it? Tune out, turn off, turn away. If you're stuck next to someone negative, at home, at school, at work, and they're just spewing out negative garbage, and just negative garbage, what do? Create your own wall. White wall of noise. Sing your own song. Say your own mantra. And sing it loud in your heart. Or if you have to, out loud. And tune them out. And let your love reign. Okay? And then number 2, turn off. If it's radio, TV, or television that's killing your spirit, kill it. If I hadn't turned off radio, television, and TV 6 years before I looked deeply into my own soul, I never would have heard the girl in me. But because I did, I could. So turn off that TV, turn off that radio. Stop letting people brainwash you, and open your heart, and open up your mind, and open up yourself to the earth itself. And love yourself, accept yourself, and be yourself. So number 1, tune them out. Second 2, just turn it off. Change the channel. Third thing is, turn away. When you have an opportunity to put yourself in a new place with people that do love and support you, do it. You can't always do that. You can't always move your home or move your job or go to a different group of people. But when you can, do it. Find people that will be open, be honest. Find people that say, hey, Sandy, you need a shave. Not because they hate you, because they want you to be your best you. Find people that honor and respect you, that support you, and will help you in the best way, in an honest way. So, you want to know how Sandy stays positive? I tune out, I turn off, I turn away. It's what I do. I talked to my psychologist once. And my psychologist, who is your support system? Who supports you? And I said, South Park Mall. What? I go there all the time. I've got friends there. They love me, I love them. They accept me, I accept them. They've drawn kittens on my shirts. They've allowed me to hula hoop in their store. They've hula hooped with me. They're good friends. They've given me hula hoops. Yeah, they've done that. When you give, my only trick is this. This is my only trick. Sandy's one trick. I give love with open hands. I don't expect you to do anything. I just give love. And then love comes back to me tenfold, 1,000-fold, 1,000,000-fold. A friend of mine suggested that her doll, which is me, should learn how to hula hoop. I took her to the quest. And I tried to learn how to hula hoop. I grabbed a little hoop over here at 5 Below Zero. Didn't work. I went to Walmart. Didn't buy it, but just tried their hoops. Didn't work. I went to Hot Topic. Talked to my friend Laura and said, hey, Laura, I can't hoop, but I want to try. She says, don't you know big hoops are for big people? I said, I didn't know that. She said, yeah, you need one as big as your wingspan. And I have one at home that would be perfect for you. I'm going to give it to you. I said, oh, that's awesome. Now, when someone makes a promise like that, you don't badger them or hound them. You don't know if it's ever going to happen. But a month and a half later, I was walking in the mall, and she goes, Sandy, I got your hoop. I go over there. She hands me this big hoop, 46 inches in diameter. I went out, and I ran the hoop around me, and you know what? It went around 12 times before it fell down. It was the good hoop for me. That's the hoop I have in my living room right now. The hoop of love that Laura gave me from Hot Topic is the one that I use every day. It's the one I hoop with in my house. And then I learned how to make my own hoops. And I've made more than 200 hoops. And most of them I've given away to spread love. I've given away hula hoops. My neighbor, Vicky, found me on TikTok by just doing 2 little things. She Googled hula hooping and trans woman. And she found me that way. So if you forget where Sandy is, if you don't know where to find me, just remember these two things. I'm a trans woman and I hula hoop. And when I went to my first Pride parade ever, what did I do? I hula hooped the whole parade route, nonstop. And people were just going, and going, and going, and going, and going. And when we got near the end of the route, I was going, watermelon sugar, pride, and they all pride, watermelon sugar, pride, they all pride. It was so fun. Spam the garbage out of the way. There's no moderators on right now. If they are, they can mute people and they can block people. You know what? I just want to spread love. Thank you for those gifts of love. Thank you for the lollipops. Thank you for those things. Because I'm loved all around the world, and I know this. When you've got 170,000 views of a video you made, and 17,000 of them are from Australia, guess what? Australia loves Sandy. And you look later on, and you find that, well, Australia's down to 12%, but the UK is up to 13%. You know that you're loved in the UK. I just know I'm loved in the UK. Why? I don't know why, but I am. I am her and me and she. Those are my pronouns. I love, and I hate. That's what I do. I love myself. I accept myself. I am myself. I don't know why. But I've had people from Brazil also on this channel. And my friend Moana, who actually bought me a human hair wig and is dyeing it for me, she's from Brazil. Yeah, she's from Brazil. She moved to the U.S. when she was 13. She's also a trans person, a trans woman like me, but she transformed much younger, and you just can't tell, folks. Sorry. The younger they start transforming, the more you just can't tell, and they're all around you, and you don't even know it. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. One of your best friends might be transgender. You wouldn't even know it, because they blend right in. Ah, he's the aliens are coming over to attack. Ah! I started transforming at 51 years old. So it's easy to clock Sandy. It's easy to tell I wasn't born a girl. It's easy. And I don't care. Because I love being the girl I was always intended to be. I'm not getting vocal surgery. My voice is perfect for me. Lighten it up, brighten it up. You know those little things you got where you check your vocal, check your voice? My voice is gender neutral. It's not male or female. And the little app there proves it. Boink. Mm-hmm. You might ask, why did you wait that long? It's a good question. The answer is, my God, I discovered in time to have so much fun in my life. Yeah, there are pictures from the parade. I will share them eventually. That 2 million people actually have liked Sandy gives me hope for the whole world. Now think about this. That 2 million people on my original site, Dandelion Gold 1957, have liked Sandy. It gives me hope for the whole world. It really does. Now I hope for the whole world. I've got hope for everyone in the world now because you know what? 2 million people have been touched by my love. But that's not the point. The point is, it's a 1 to 10 ratio. That means 20 million people have been infected with the love that is Sandy. Shh. Don't tell that. That Sandy's infecting the world with love. Hi, New Zealand. Okay, you know I got to do it. New Zealand, I want a postcard. New Zealand, I want a postcard. I know New Zealand loves me, but I got to show you. My friend Lulu from Devon, England, sent me this scarf. Thank you for that. Oh, I love that one. That's so cute. That flamingo's so cute. But yeah, I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Someone from Devon, England, sent me this scarf, and they sent me a note saying, Sandy, I love hula hooping in the park until my sides hurt. I went, I love it. I do. I identify myself as her, me, and she. And my orientation is female, which makes me both lesbian and gay, trans and queer. I'm 4 out of 5. That's not bad. Well, You know, moderating when you've got 50,000 people here is not an easy thing to do. But some people, like my friend CJ, they track you back to where you come from. They know where you come from. They don't just look on the surface, they look deeper. If you've got an account that has come here and spread hate 50 times, they know it. And you get blocked right away. See, CJ knows everything. Well, most things. CJ's really good. So you got to be careful. They block out the hate. That's their job. My job is to spread the love. That's my job. That's all I do. I spread love. That's my job. I focus on the love. And I send you my love. There's not enough hours in the day or minutes in the year for me to sit here and constantly hit this button trying to mute or block people. If there's someone that really needs to get reported, CJ will let me know, and I will report them. Yeah. There are people I've stopped and reported. There are people that went way too far. And those got reported, and those reports got reported. Okay? So, no, don't go there. Don't go there. Live and create a world filled with love. Hi, New Jersey. Hi, New Jersey. Hi. Okay, I'm ready for your question. I'm all ears. Mr. Goal, what's your question? Mr. Goal, what's your question? You have a question. What's your question? No, sometimes people ask me questions, and they're honest questions, and I don't see them. If you have a question you've asked, but because this is scrolling so you don't see it, then ask me on Instagram. Ask me on one of my videos. And if it's a good question, I might answer it in a video. Did I wait until I was 51 to transition? I was 51 before I realized there was a possibility to transition, is the answer. The answer is, I was 51 before I even realized there was a remote possibility of transformation. I didn't know it was a possibility. And then I just did it. Then I realized that I was always a girl. Then I realized the core of my being had always been female. Then I realized that strong inner child I've always had and loved was actually me. That's what I realized. I do accept myself. I do love myself. And I am myself. I'm male to female transformation. I'm fighting every day to be the best woman I can be. Yeah, some people want to come here and just throw hate. That's their choice. But when you've got 2 million likes on TikTok, it's for a good reason. Because I love love and I hate hate, and people support me. That you don't is no skin off my nose. That my mom loves me, a lot of trans women don't have that. That my brother accepts me, a lot of trans people don't have that. That my sisters accept me, a lot of trans people don't have that. I have it. I am blessed. I'm unusually blessed with the support and love of my family and my nieces and my nephews and my great nieces and my great nephews that all accept me as the woman I was always intended to be. That you don't is no skin off my nose. It doesn't hurt me a bit. The fact is, I am the woman I was always intended to be. You want to know more? Go follow my YouTube channel and go to the Start Here playlist and listen to Sandy's ghost story. I'm always going to marry someone else, dear. So listen to Sandy's ghost story. And you realize this is mystical. This is magical. This is wonderful. This is what I was always intended to be. And my girlfriend totally loves me. And she's my little cowgirl, and I love her back. So no, I'm not going to marry you. But know that I still love you. And it doesn't change my love for you. Because love is not just physical. Love is much bigger than that. The 5-dimensional rainbow that I talk about, that transcends time and space. Tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. I'll be doing yoga. And then the next day at 2 a.m. I'll be doing yoga. I'll set my alarm. Tomorrow at 3 a.m. we'll do yoga. Tomorrow at 3 a.m. we'll do yoga tomorrow at 3 a.m. I'll set my alarm. We will do yoga tomorrow at 3. Now you understand 16,000 people have liked me today on this live. 16,000 likes have come to me. People like Sandy. I thought I was a boy as a child, but my mom knew there was something different about me. I thought I was a boy when I was a child, but my brother knew there was something different about me. I didn't know. I grew up thinking there wasn't a possibility. I once read a science fiction book about people that could take a pill and change their gender. And I went, for just a fleeting second, I thought, oh, I wish. And then I shut it down. Because of all the garbage that's in the world, I didn't think it was possible. And then one day, I opened up myself. I opened up my soul. I did meditation. I searched my soul and I discovered the girl that's in me. That I've always been female. I've always been a girl. And she's powerful. And she's wonderful. And she's beautiful. And she loves Hello Kitty. And she loves Monster High. And she loves Barbie. And she loves you. Because she is me. And I am her. And we are filled with love. That's my truth. That's my life. It's the life that I live. Either be happy for me or not. It's okay not to believe me. It's okay not to believe my life is a joke. It's your choice. But understand, the life I'm living is one filled with love, joy, and positivity. Isn't that the life you'd like to live? The answer is, I have a Draculaura Hallmark Christmas ornament on my dream catcher. I've got Monster High pillows behind me. I've got Monster High dolls sitting down on that shelf down there. They've got their own shelf of Monster High. Class of 2021. And they include Barbie the Mermaid. They include Tinkerbell. They're inclusive. They, come on, if you're a monster, if you're atypical, join us. Come over to Monster High. We include you. I need Washington, D.C., by the way. I got 30 states that have stood up for Sandy. I've got 30 states that have sent me pictures of Hello Kitty or Amazon wishlist gifts or other things. I don't have Washington, D.C. If you love Sandy and you're in Washington, D.C., I need a postcard. I need a postcard from Washington, D.C. Well, you know what? My goal in life is to actually make the world better. Do you know how many people have told me that just listening to my voice calms them down? Makes them feel better and heals them? People tell me this all the time. Why? Why? I don't know why. I don't know how. But when I was blocked on TikTok, when my live was banned for no good reason, when I had no access, I got this account. And in a week and a half, I had 1,000 followers because I will not be separated from my family. And I know how I affect you. I know how my love affects you. And I want you to have access to that love. Yes, I would love a postcard from Jersey. Here's the thing. I want postcards from everywhere. Dear God, I had to pay $80 for that PMB for 3 months. Do I want postcards? Yes, I want lots and lots of postcards. Anything else you can throw at me, folks, because that's not cheap. It's not. I want your postcards. Yes, from Ohio, sure. No, I'm circular, folks. I'm the farthest thing from straight you've ever seen. I'm lesbian. I'm gay. I'm trans, and I'm queer. I'm just not bi. I'm 4 out of 5. What? Yeah, I'm circular, folks. I'm not straight. I'm a circle. I just got that one today. No, I'm not straight. I'm a circle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Elvira. She's cool. Yeah, she's so fun and silly. She's got a class. She makes me laugh too. I like Elvira. Oh, I can't be Robin. I'm Sandy. I can't impersonate Robin Williams. I'm Sandy. I don't know how to impersonate Robin Williams. But when I listen to too much Faith Hill, I start talking with a little bit of a twang. Hi, everyone. How you doing today? It's Sandy. And I just love, and I hate, just like you. Ellen DeGeneres? I don't know Ellen. Actually, my vocal coach told me I need to study Sandra Bullock. That I need to try and sound like Sandra Bullock. Do I sound like Sandra Bullock now? That's one of the goals I have. That I would sound like Miss Congeniality. And really, when you think about it, my goal is to be Miss Congeniality. I'm not trying to be the top one on the shelf. I'm not trying to be, the top Barbie over there. No, I just want to be Miss Congeniality. I just want to fill the world with love. I just want to connect other people to love. I am Miss Congeniality. No, I can't do Sandy from Greece, but I do love Olivia Newton-John. I got to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our way. I got to believe we are magic, and magic is here to stay. Magic is here to stay. You know, someone just donated to my GoFundMe. They did. Someone just donated to my GoFundMe. No, not the one for the date, the other one. I just saw a notification. This person, whatever person it is, just donated to my GoFundMe. What? Yes, I have a GoFundMe. I love Xanadu. Alexa, play Xanadu.
Xanadu.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Place where your days ago, empty snow, Xanadu. Now, see in Xanadu. Xanadu, Xanadu, we are here in Xanadu, Xanadu, the light is shining, you Xanadu, oh, go. Are in Xanadu. The years, all the years in Xanadu. Shooting star. Eternally, Xanadu, Xanadu, in Xanadu. Xanadu, Xanadu, in Xanadu. Xanadu! I love what I love. I love what I love. Mermaid vibes. 24/7, 365. Glow like a mermaid, sparkle like a unicorn. Do, Lana, do. Woo. I love what I love. Alexa, off. My pronouns? I am her, I am me, I am she. I'm Sandy Alice. Sandy Alice. I love love and I hate hate. I'm the queen of Ninjakins and Hello Kitty warriors. I'm a good girl and I obey. I'm a lovely lady and I submit for success. I'm a wonderful woman learning to love myself and others too. I'm a pretty princess in everything I do. I'm a Hello Kitty warrior, a warrior for love and a warrior for light. I'm a ninja kitten and I make everything bright. Don't worry about my gender, my age, my race, or my religion. Don't worry about any of those things, because the only thing that matters is love. When it comes right down to it, the question is, do you love? If you're love, you know that love is patient and kind. Are you being patient and kind right now? When you're standing here telling me I'm not allowed to be who I am, is that patient? Is that kind? Not really. So be patient, be kind, be loving today, and give love to everyone that you meet, and you will become the best person you can be. So, okay, done preaching. I walked into Dollar General one day, and I saw this. I said, oh my God, it's me. I love leopard. I love pearls. I'm a pearl girl. Her makeup looks a lot like mine. Her hat's the kind that I wear. And I had to buy her and bring her home with me. This is Sandy. Right here. Sandy the doll. That's me. Mm-hmm. But I have brown hair. That's pretty close, though. Pretty close. That's me. That's Sandy right there. And I found her. Mm-hmm. I love leopard. I rock leopard. As easy as I rock the color purple, I rock leopard prints. I rock the hell out of them. What do you mean? This is the Sandy channel with 18,000 likes. And people donating to my GoFundMe while we speak right here. Okay, so now, yeah, well, CJ said they had to take they had to transfer home, they had to drive home, and they can't do this while they're driving. So when they get home, they'll be here to straighten things out. Until then, well, I've asked you to do one thing. If you love Sandy, you spam the garbage out of the way. CJ's there. Yay, CJ's here. Hi, CJ. You think I'm about the money. I'm not. I'm about love. I'm not about money. But the fact of the matter is, when you give love to this universe, it comes back to you in a million different ways. You're loved and you're supported by your friends. And I don't want followers. I want friends. I like Selena Gomez. I do like Selena Gomez. COVID is bad. COVID's getting worse. Nah. Sandy, don't beg. Sandy's open to receive love from the universe. I got a PMB because you asked me to. When I first went viral on TikTok, people said, Sandy, get a P.O. box. I said, why? They said, because we want to send you letters. So I did. And now it's there. When I told my friends that I would, if you want to help me with my bottom surgery, send me money and I'll save it up. They said, Sandy, don't be silly, get a GoFundMe. They told me to. So I did. Is that inappropriate? No, it's not. My friends helped me out. They directed me in the right direction. And so I did. So I'm open to receive love from the universe. And then my friend said, Sandy, get Venmo. I said, what's a Venmo? She said, just get Venmo. Okay, so I got Venmo. And so now if anyone wants to help me travel, they can. I force no one. I haven't... Have you ever heard me at work? Because I go live there sometimes. When I'm talking to my customers, I sound like a female Bob Barker. And come on down, and we'll take good care of you. Well, we are what we eat. And I watched a lot of cartoons when I was young. So yeah, sometimes I, get into a little cartoonish voice. Yep, I do that. I do. Bing, 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 ricochet rabbit. I'm her, me, and she. I'm just Sandy. But now, it is time for me to break this up. And I do love you all. But sometimes you have to put a line in the sand and say, okay, that's enough. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 8:20 a.m. Enjoy the sunshine, Sandy.
Oh, I will, Alexa, I will. I'm going to go take a shower and save this live because it was a heck of a lot of fun. And maybe I'll share parts of this, or maybe I'll put the whole thing on YouTube. I don't know yet. But see, I don't hate trolls. I just know that I can't accept them. So, I spread love. Do you realize that the average person that comes to my live stays here longer than those people watch their TikTok videos? The average person coming to my live stays around for 21 to 30 seconds, even when they're not a follower. And that's longer than most people watch any TikTok video. Why? I don't know why. You have to ask them. I will have a beautiful day. I will try to take you with me. But I don't know how good. Well, here's the question. Crocker Park or Beechwood Place? Outside, inside. Crocker Park, Beechwood Place. Where should we go today to show off our shirts, to look for kittens? We've been to Crocker Park more recently. But Bill and Vince, we haven't been to Beechwood Place for a while. That's what do you think? Where should we go today? What do you think? I'm asking my lovers, not my haters, about this. I always try and follow intuition. I always try and do what's right. I haven't been to Beechwood in a long time. And I will go look for kitties. I think in Beechwood today. All right. Right now, I'm signing out. Going to go take a shower. Thank you for loving. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing with me my yoga this morning. And then a dance party. And friends from all over the world coming over to say hi. And remember, go look up Watermelon Sugar Pride and like all the videos. And share the best of those with your friends. And get those to go through the roof. If you want a good giggle, go watch me eating popcorn with chopsticks. You want a good giggle? Go share that. Bye, friends. I love you. Toodles. Don't forget, fill up my PMB. Fill it up with postcards from all over the world. Bye.